Let me get off Sally. I'm Sally, whatever it is. Yeah, I have a shack that's surrounded by walls. That's all I have in that game.
Nice, that's all
Fantastic.
you need. Hello,
That is
hello!
Omen.
We're back with the Omen Seekers playing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. Flight's running a little bit late. He'll be here in a second, but let's get into the recap. Some stuff happened.
Flight died.
Flight is dead now. He was just so upset about the Trovis stuff that he just
Imagine
walked
he's
out
listening
into the...
in his.
Died of
the ice.
embarrassment. Yeah.
Imagine he's listening in his car on the way home right now, and he's just like screaming at his phone.
No! You can't kill me off screen! Alright, let's stop this audio. Let's play some different audio here. What do I got? Moods, recap theme. Gotta pop the theme out. I'm a little bit behind today, guys. Zoop.
No worries.
Alright. Is it? It is gonna play it, and
I'll give you my extra hour.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay, let me zoom this out. Let's look from everybody's point of view here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'll have to figure that out by the time I'm done reading. Okay, recap time. On the trip back to Lonelywood, Flight was sullen and out of it. Ample attempted to fill the awkward silence with stories of his past, which he seemed to have endless amounts of, pausing only every so often to take a breath and then starting back up again. Bree, noticing Flight's disposition, took him aside to see what was wrong, and he confided that he may have to apologize to Trovis once they get back to Bryn Shander. He left it at that, but he seemed as if there was a lot more at play in that noggin of his. Once back at the ramshackle, Orion rushed in to make sure the Ceramorphs hadn't ruined anything, while Ample was awestruck by the giant nautiloid sitting out front. It appeared that the hole in the side had been covered by a thin sheet of translucent material that was as smooth as ice, and Bree immediately put her tongue to it to investigate. From around the back of the building, Vorin and Dredovex emerged and informed the group that they had captured some sort of beast and had it tied up back there. But it was going nuts, and its eyes were entirely black. They admitted that after losing a number of their research subjects in the crash, including the land sharks, they couldn't leave empty-handed. Curious, the Omen Seekers went to check it out, and found a plesiosaurus tied to a number of trees, thrashing around violently. Additionally, it seemed to speak in common, ranting about having tried to save another being, but being driven mad in the process. After a brief interrogation, they realized the plesiosaurus had been in contact with the Chardolan dragon, and was affected by the madness effect Chardolan has. Ample was gung-ho to simply untie the beast. He claimed his family had owned a plesiosaurus when he was a child, and he knew what he was doing. But Bree and Flight stopped him, knowing that its madness made it more dangerous than would be typical. Bree could prepare a remove curse spell, but she'd have to wait until the next time they rested, and so they left the monster of Loch Ness and returned to the Nautiloid, hoping to convince the Ceramorphs to drop them off at the mall. I mean, Gromengord's frost giant camp. Bree explained that the pending attack on Icewind Dale would be a problem to them as much as anyone else, and if they could help the group accomplish a few tasks, it would be in their best interest. Ample was somewhat hesitant to interact with the gross little creatures, but became less anxious after a short convo about their transformation. They weren't fully mind flayers. They had been implanted with a worm of sorts, and it transformed them, but they still held on to their gnome-like tendencies. This worm concept grossed Ample out, but the kindness shown by Dredovex and Vorin was enough to calm his nerves. Flight bite chains the sled. What?
Somewhat. He still has nightmares about... that's why he didn't sleep much last night, because he couldn't get that image of worms coming out of his nose and ears.
Ugh, no, don't even make me think of that. I don't like that either.
Exactly.
Flight bike chains the sled to the side of the ramshackle, and they eventually take off towards the location given to Bree by her friend Gromangorn. Through the sky they soared, and Ample ran up to the front of the deck, leaning over the railing at the bow, shouting that he's the king of the world. During their flight, Ample spent a chunk of time with his forgery kit, altering the paperwork they had received from Duvessa so that instead of Dazan's name, it instead allowed Crest to be taken into custody. After completing this task, Ample sparked up conversation with Flight, who was still deeply in thought. He wondered if there was anything that could ease his mind, and Flight asked about the details of his father's incarceration. Pulling the document from his pocket, Ample allowed Flight to read what Duvessa had given him. Apparently, Crest had been found guilty of multiple child murders in a short amount of time. Scanning for specifics, Flight learned that one was decapitated, one was completely dismantled, and one was squashed. In fact, the crimes were of such magnitude that instead of bringing him to Bryn Shander for a formal trial, he was sent directly to Revel's End at the request of the Speaker of Targos, Nerth Maxildenar. Ample comforted Flight in that this was proof that he was innocent. They knew Nerth was up to no good, and surely he would soon be brought to justice. As they approach, there seems to be a figure standing at the edge of the sea of moving ice. And more inland, they spotted a large ice igloo guarded by a few other figures, and so they landed in the darkness between the two and split up. Ample and Flight headed towards the shore, while Bree headed towards the ice den to confront Gromangorn's people and show them she was the chosen one. Once they saw she held Regiryarvar's horn, surely they would heed her advice and make Gromangorn the formal leader. At the shore, Ample and Flight found Gromangorn staring out into the distant sea, and slightly over to the side of the shore. Wait. Oh, I fucked that up. Staring out to sea. Next to the dock was a small hut, but worried about Bree, Flight stared back at the torchlit ice den as Bree conversed with the two frost giant guards out front. Bree was looking for Gromangorn, but she was told that she wasn't home. She had failed to retrieve Regiryarvar's blessing and had been spending time at her special spot along the coast. Bree showed the guards her friendship bracelet and attempted to show her dominance as the chosen one of Regiryarva, but the giant seemed to take it in jest. She was so small. How could the Jarl of Jarls choose her? But even then, if she was who Gromangorn lost out to, then that meant Grom was more pitiful than they thought. Now, I think I missed some stuff because I think you actually go to talk to Gromangorn for a second before coming back and this happening. Do you remember if you said anything specific by the sea to Gromangorn?
I think I just gave her a bit of a pep talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was just bummed
and then
out.
we went back and I blew my horn in their faces multiple times. Yes.
Bree showed got that. Bree was done being Mrs. Nice, and I looked this up. Apparently, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's Fearbullag.
Is it?
Apparently,
is it?
I don't know.
Weird.
Where does the U come from?
I don't know. Like, apparently, there's a weird extra syllable or whatever. Oh, and awesome Flight's here.
Yeah. I got here about like just as you were explaining the stuff about the giants. Yeah.
Nice. So, well, I'll double check, but I think it's at least Fearbullag. Mrs. Nice Fearbullag, bringing the horn to her lips and blasting the two guards as they stood laughing. But the laughter quickly abated as the whole clan began running to the front entrance to see what the commotion was about. Soon enough, Ample, Flight, and Gromangorn arrived, but Ample, with the doctor's help, had been made invisible and placed himself at the edge of the torchlight awaiting his chance to sneak in. The frost giants emerged, and although Fred's ears were bleeding, they still didn't seem to be taking Bree seriously. It took another blow on the horn of Jarls before the group finally started seeing it differently. Bree knows Grom is the best choice to lead this group, and makes a convincing speech saying as much. And one by one, looking at each other, the other frost giants are convinced. Except one. They had been taking turns being the leader, and the current leader wasn't ready to step down. They charged out to the front of the crowd, and with their pet mammoth demanding an explanation, But what they got was a beatdown as Bree and Grom and Flight showed them who they were messing with. Ample took this chance to slip past and into the side entrance of the igloo, finding a whale carcass mid-dissection. After beating the former temporary leader into submission, the other frost giants brought out a barrel of whale aid and dumped it over her, which was typical fare for frost giant victories. And the rest of the night was spent in celebration, drinking and partying into the night. Bree was inebriated and opened up to Grom about how she had kissed the son of one of her adventuring... You told me you were gonna like it!
I lied.
I lied! About how she had kissed the son of one of her adventuring companions, and now it felt awkward. But Grom assured her that it was no big deal. Fathers are just gonna father. Flight took this time, not feeling in the spirits to party, and climbed up on the roof, staring off into the distant waters of the sea. Ample became close with one of the frost giant ladies, and after drinking, talking, and making out on the table for hours, went outside to finish their conversation as the others fell asleep on the inside. Grom gave Bree her bedroom, and Bree curled up in the humongous sleeping bag that could fit probably 12 of her. At around midnight, the aurora once again spread out across the night sky, but this time, Ample and Flight were able to see from where it began. The colorful string of light was of course the Frost Maiden's doing, but her flight began from a point northward, out over the sea of moving ice. Flight mutters to himself and to Arl as she flies overhead. I hope you enjoy it while it lasts. It's not going to be for much longer. And then he climbs down and finds a place in the back room to curl up and fall asleep. And that's where we start this session.
Can I ask Tom, what was the doctor doing with the ceremorphs while we were dealing with the giants?
I think that's
Alex
a question
knows.
for Alex.
Alex knows.
I
Oh, we
technically
can't know?
but I'm gonna have to scramble here because it throws a kink into some of the stuff I had already prepared. No. It's fine.
Go with what you're doing.
No, I mean we talked. It's not because of your prompt. I mean we talked before, and I'm still gonna have to figure this out anyway. So yeah, Dr. Lazarus has spent this time with the Ceremorphs, like insisting to get more information on how this thing is powered. Like what powers this? How does the system work? He wants to duplicate this in some way. They explain that a lot of the energy comes from the psi crystal itself. But Dr. Lazarus goes to investigate the device that holds the thing. And you know, let's roll a little bit there. I'll roll back. Hang on, let me get this map a little bit different, and we'll just start with Dr. Lazarus.
Mechanic's gonna mechanic.
Yeah.
Mechanic, gonna mechanic.
He's gotta.
Do I still have the thing? Can't remember.
Okay, so Let me just see how this works. Sorry, guys. Oh boy. Okay.
You know, you've always done something good when you cause the DM to like stop and think for a solid minute.
Yeah, for sure. It's my own fault. I said that he was in the ship, and then I just planned other stuff. Okay, so like, yeah, you're at the engine. You're with Dredavex. You guys are just kind of talking about how it works. I mean, maybe give me some sort of checks to investigate it. I don't know if that's just a standard investigation or maybe just an insight. What do you think would be a good roll?
I would typically, if it's anything magical based, it's usually Arcana.
Any of those three. Tom, if you want to pick.
If it's mechanical, I'd go with. It depends. What is it?
I usually rule anything magic or technology based as Arcana.
You know what?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's technically not mechanical. It's not like
Arcana.
Yeah. Let's just
like a psionic.
Because I have always ruled mechanical.
Psionics is very
investigation.
solidly not magic. Like, you can't use Arcana to identify psionic things. I think this thing is psionic, right?
Regardless of
It depends.
what it is, if you're really taking the time to study it, I would say that's investigation.
I'm gonna shut this door.
Well, and also the DM
I
can roll
either way.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like,
it'll come down to
instead
what
of
I
possibly.
decide, but
I have a question. Do I still have that monocle that I stole from them?
oh, probably. Yeah, you got a monocle,
can't
and then
remember what it was
Caldorix had
called
the
now.
weird slug bonnet. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you do. Let's see. Did we ever add it to your character sheet? Let's take a look.
Remember, it does something. I remember that.
I think it's just it gives you advantage on perception checks, is what
I think it was. I think it might have been an Eye of Minute Seeing or something like that.
Nice.
Sounds.
On me,
Yeah. I almost took that for your
I have
lunch,
my
Bob.
new seeing. Exactly, that's exactly what it was.
That's what you wrote down.
Oh,
Okay,
and it
well,
was
let's just throw
it
one
was
in
for
your-
investigation. It's for investigation.
Gotcha.
Can you add that at one point to this character sheet just so I can find it next time?
Oh yeah, I'm doing it right now, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Hopefully that's already in my system. Eye of Minute Seeing. You can see the time pass by.
Mhm.
It's not what I had before.
No, he's making a joke about
Well,
that.
it's because the spelling is the same as minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Minute is the same as minute.
Yeah.
Did I get it in there?
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a dictionarian.
There we go. Yeah, Eyes of Minute Seeing. You got it. Oh, we already had one in there. Nice. Okay.
Oh, where is it?
It's under equipment.
Can I make this fucking thing bigger? I can make it bigger. That should help me. I found it. Okay, my bad.
No, it's all good. Just making sure
All
we
right,
got the
well,
right
enough
stuff.
for the future. Plus, you probably shouldn't wear it in front of them anyway. Seeing how
Yeah,
big
because
I
you had
stole it
swiped it off their desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
from. Them
sure.
I stole it from anyway. But
Okay, morning time. Let's do that. Let's close this. Dr. Lazarus is in the ship doing investigations on the engine. I mean, you're getting good ideas. Give me another Arcana. Because you've had some time while everyone was doing everything else. I mean, you'll probably have to roll above a 20 to get the full thing in mind, but you have time to investigate.
Bah.
Another
That was almost
12.
a
Okay, I mean, you're learning piece by piece. You know that energy flows through these weird tubes, and I mean, you already have a grasp on blood tubing. What's the difference between blood tubes and energy magic tubes? You know, they're all just veins. So cool. Yeah, I mean, you're getting closer and closer to cracking this. You're hoping that maybe the professor orb you find can maybe give you some insight on doing this a little bit better. And so you spend the night. Or what do? Do you stay there all night? Do you join the others? It can be up to you.
I think that the idea initially when you guys left Steven behind was Steven was behind till you guys came back, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we can always retcon.
That was just because you
I
were
know,
weird.
but yeah.
That's
Yeah.
We
fine.
had
You
so
guys
much
dealing with it.
time.
I think Steven would spend his time trying to understand this machinery.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
We had
Okay.
hours after the battle to decompress, so we would have gone and said like, "Hey, the battle's over. We're not dead." Like,
I'll let you guys go and Steven let
We'll say flight. We'll say flight came. Well, flight didn't do anything like for the entirety of the party. We'll say he went and informed him about it, and then
heck
Yeah,
yeah.
that checks
kind of went
out.
back to.
works
Yeah.
with me.
Also, I
Okay.
was just thinking maybe in the future we could do an intelligence check with Tinker's tools or something like that.
Yeah,
That
that
would
makes
just
sense.
be that would be
Oh yeah, well, because
basically
I mean,
proficient
tools
skill
is
anyway.
Dr. Lazarus's specialty, so that would, yeah, I mean, for sure. Let's do some tool checks for sure.
In the future.
Okay, cool. Well then, sure. Then Dr. Lazarus joins the others back at the ice den.
Morning, Doc. How'd you sleep?
On an apple. Fine.
Those things aren't with you, are they? He kind of looks around your back.
Did we successfully get a long rest?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Cool. I will do that.
Look myself look a little bit.
So, Dr. Lazarus, when you get back to the place, most of the frost giants are asleep. You hear just the whole thing is echoing with snores. But Ample and one of the frost giants are sitting outside, just kind of talking in depth about something. They've been talking all night. Oops.
Yeah, at some point I would have fallen asleep in her lap. And she might have fallen asleep as well. I don't know. But yeah, when the doc walks up, I'll say Ample wakes up and stirs.
What the? Why is there a million of you?
I put one of them down trying to figure out why I can't click on it to do a long rest because I can't click on it, but I'll just restart and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, well, that sub menu doesn't come up anymore. If that's the issue.
For long resting?
Yeah, right?
No, it all came up for them. I just wasn't able to click on the character sheet.
I went to my character sheet, clicked on the little bed icon, and it
Okay. Well, we used to have the token action HUD that you could do it from there, so I didn't know that was what's missing. But yeah, okay, yeah. Are you able?
I didn't know there was an icon for that.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to make sure it works for you. Okay, cool. So it's the next morning. It's about 8 a.m. after you guys wake up. And I guess the frost giants are just starting to get up and do their daily routines, which I guess is to go back to work on that whale, create some more whale aid.
Frost giant yoga.
Whale aid?
Yeah, it's their version of Gatorade, but it's made out of whale.
It's got electrolytes.
It's got electrolytes. It's good for the earth.
Yeah.
Whale aid, the thirst mutilator.
Yeah, Bree, I'm gonna look at my skills a little bit more in a second, but okay. Bree drags herself the room in the back. So hungover.
So,
do you have a giant hangover cure? She asks.
Oh, hair of the goat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're asking Grog. Grom, you actually don't see Grom around. You look through the place. Grom actually isn't in the building.
Is there another giant around that I can ask?
Sure. Here, let's just.
I'm gonna go up to a random giant to be like. Yeah, sorry, the game is paused for me still.
Oh. Yep, that makes sense. Unpaused. There you go.
Yeah, she asks for a hangover cure.
And they're holding a mug that's like the size of a barrel. And they put it down on the ground. This best I got. It's 100 proof.
100 proof? Wait, am I going to get drunk again if I drink this?
Yeah.
Is that your hangover cure?
Yeah. You just don't ever stop being drunk.
Bree looks mighty tempted. No, I should probably be sober for today. Thank you, though. Do you know where Grom is?
Shoot, Grom. Probably out at a thinking spot. Always wander out there, spends like half the day staring out at the sea.
Okay. I'm gonna go say goodbye to Grom before we head out. You guys need to do anything? Wait, where's Ample? Wait. Sound off.
I'm with Ample. I figured I'm with Ample. I just couldn't find him on the map.
Oh, Ample is outside in the lap of this frost giant out there.
She's taking him through some frost giant calisthenics, just to stretch out.
The second I see that, I go, "I'll see you on the ship," and I turn and walk back towards the ship.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to join us, Doc? It's a great wake up.
Hey, Parker, are you seeing the 2 frost giant tokens that keep like popping up and then disappearing in that room?
I see 3 frost giants. I see.
Yeah, I see 3.
This one. I see this one, and I see this one.
I think it's that the chair blocks your view of one, and it keeps making it vanish or something.
Yeah, there's like 2 that keep like popping up, like.
Yeah,
here and here or something.
It's just the line of line of sight stuff. It's
okay.
Just kind of being weird like that.
Like,
it shouldn't be flickering, but
yeah, it was flickering for me. Okay.
Well, Bree is concerned that one of these giants is a ghost.
Yeah, she's like still a little bit drunk. Tonight. She gives everyone like a giant high.
Yeah. Did you say a high five?
Yeah, giant high five. Yeah.
Nice. And they have to. Yeah, it's technically a low 5 to them. But then one of them like gets down on the ground below you, so they can lift their hand and actually do the high 5 version of it.
Nice. I figure when everyone else is doing like low 5s, they're like doing it so hard they like partially lift me off the ground. It's just like
yeah. Hell yeah. Flight. What is Flight doing? Let's check in with Flight.
Flight. He seems to be in like kind of neutral spirits at the time for the time being, and he just kind of follows Bree out and waves goodbye to them just kind of waves to them as he leaves.
Okay. And they all wave. And I guess you hear just an uttering of like. Oh, Grom said that she'd lead us to fight Aviaturius. I fear the day she's just gonna get killed like our last boss. And you guys head out of this giant.
If I hear that on the way out, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna let her die. No, it's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. And I will just keep walking.
Well, give me a persuasion to just instill confidence in them a little bit more.
Yeah, sure.
At some point in the
very good.
At some point in the near future, I'll just interject now. I'd like to have a private conversation with the doc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before we get out there, I guess.
Whatever. I mean, if you're going down to Grom, we could go back to the ship together.
That's true.
Okay. Okay,
no
cool.
rush.
So you guys are headed back towards the ship. Although, I guess when you guys get outside, it's starting to get dim outside. The sun's about to come up in maybe an hour and a half the height that it gets. But in the distance next to the ship, you see an approaching sled with a few human-sized people in it. And they stop quickly because there's a frost giant standing on the deck of the ship, swinging its great axe, and it's a mammoth is to the side of the ship, just kind of just roaming around, trying to get up on the deck.
Oh. Oh shit! Never mind. I guess we're going directly to the ship then.
Yeah. I'm guessing we all see that.
Yeah. You all are headed out that way. The light's enough that you can see that. And I guess the frost giant has a torch that they've dropped on the deck, so it's all kind of lit up. As you get closer, you can see that.
Are these guys who I think they are?
Maybe. Probably.
Dead men?
Dead men, that's right. No, sorry. It is the same type of token, but it's not necessarily. I guess. Well, here actually, I'm not gonna say. Give me a perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you know what? You have a passive perception of 20. I'll just say that you don't notice any snake insignia. What is the term I'm looking for? Sigils. Insignia.
Insignia, sigils, works.
Yeah,
Insignia.
insignia or
symbol.
Well, you get it. I mean, that's what you're assuming,
symbol.
right? Is that these
Identifier.
may be Zentarum?
Yeah, I was wondering if they were Zentarum. Yeah.
Gotcha. Actually, I mean, you're looking, and none of them seem to be wearing the same type of armor or anything, even though it's a similar cloak.
Yeah,
Red and black.
They don't have any of the Zentarum standard issue. Got it.
No. It looks like.
Okay.
I mean, one of them has a symbol that's like an anchor.
Oh, I need to give myself those temp HP.
Can I get my dark vision applied or something?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why it's not.
Thank you. It's black around me, and then there's light around the. So is the giant swimming at the ship? Do we recognize the giant?
Yeah, actually, this is the giant that you beat up the other day. It left
So
the
he's
camp.
beating up our ship
last
now.
night?
Well, as you get closer, you notice that it's not necessarily beating up the ship. It seems to be attacking Hank, the flesh golem, on the front deck.
So Bree's gonna yell at him in giant to stop.
Okay. Give me persuasion.
Stop unless you want me to beat some sense into you again.
Oh shoot.
Not happening.
You shout it, but it doesn't even pay you any mind. It just keeps swinging at the flesh golem, and its mammoth is just kind of roaming around trying to find a way up, but it's a little bit too high for it to jump up there.
At that point, Flight's actually gonna kind of furrow his brow, and he's gonna step forward. He's gonna yell out towards the giant. If you're done making a jackass out of yourself, why don't you fight something that's actually threatening?
Who's that? Oh, you guys again. Me and my new friend are gonna take this ship, and then we're gonna be a better clan than you ever had.
See, problem, that's our ship.
Not for long. He's making a deal right now.
Where are the aliens with the laser pistols, for God's sake? Protect
Yeah,
your
actually,
ship.
you hear laser pistols going off up in the main room. You see lights flickering through the front door that's still open, but it's a couple decks up.
Are these people right in front of us, like, threatening looking?
No, actually, they're just kind of staying back. They're watching. They're trying to keep their distance from the mammoth at this point, so they're kind of scared. They have their weapons out, though. Whoa! It's gonna attack. Dang it! You brought its attention to us. We were.
Run away, then, coward.
Guys, come on! Let's get up to the hole. We gotta get this done before we're attacked.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to get some ambergris.
Okay, we'll just stay there. We'll help you or talk to you after this. Don't worry, they're not gonna be focusing on you.
They better not be. Get ahead. Guys, just let's get on the cart. Let's get this oil to the hole.
No, stay. What hole? Where?
Up towards in the ice where the whales come out.
Okay, as long as you're not bombing the giant encampment that's near here, we're good.
No. Ambergris is only from whales.
Okay, we're good.
The lining of whales' stomachs.
It smells great, though. Let me tell you, we're gonna be making perfume for days. Come on, guys. All right, Gendrin. Okay, well, so this is happening. Let's roll an initiative, because this will be... you can't yet, because I don't have a thing yet. Hang on. Alright, now you should be able to go.
You said it was morning. Is it... Because, like, it's all black for me.
Well, it's technically morning. It's 8:30 in the morning, but the sun doesn't really... I did say it's kind of dim, so hang on. Let's just Let's turn up.
There's just darkness now, right? Yeah.
Technically,
no dim light
it's,
until
yeah,
10.
it's dark. It's dim light at 10, but I did say so. Let's just give you a little bit of light.
What?
Pretty sure you said it was 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Steven would have just had to use a spell slot.
I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. Don't you have goggles?
No, Bree has
Yeah,
no
go
goggles.
goggles.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Because-
I have them now.
Would I just be able to expend a spell slot and be like, I hate not being able to see, and done my eye drop so I can see?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I can take the light off, and then you're
I'm just gonna use the one in my ring, just to make it easier.
okay.
And I'm very happy for Ample to be blind.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, you
Don't
can
be
light
sorry.
a torch.
I understand the consequences of my actions for choosing a human being.
I'm a human.
He's a yeah.
Can you
but
give
you
me
got
dark
blood
vision,
now,
though,
dude.
Alex?
Mostly human variant.
Okay, hang on. I got still got
Semi-human.
a couple guys in here.
I have
Where's
8 hours,
Fleshy
right?
Boy?
I'm just doing this just so I can see. Oh, it doesn't even tell me the duration.
You're supposed to get 60 feet, right? I can change it.
I just clicked it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
60
good.
feet.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm. And
8
then-
hours, okay.
All right, so we're going. Let's begin this. Bree, you got the highest roll. What are you doing?
You mean I beat Flight? How is that possible?
Oh wait, did you
Alex,
just roll in? No, sorry, Dr. Lazarus
just-
just rolled
Yeah,
in.
Dr. Lazarus got a nat 20.
All right,
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Lazarus.
I forgot to roll for a second, and then I clicked it.
Actually,
Feel my
I'm-
thunder, man.
I'm sorry. Steven doesn't know what's going on. I'm just gonna get up close and put the force cannon online.
Okay. Okay, so you just you pop out the force cannon. It's in your hand, or it's
Shoulder.
shoulder. Okay, cool. All right, dope. And then so that's
Just
it.
look and go. Who is this?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
The asshole who was trying to lead when
He's a,
before Grom
he's a
was born.
blowhard giant who wanted the throne for himself.
Fair enough. That's the
And
end
then
of my
over.
turn.
Do you ready anything?
Well, I think
Okay.
it's his action to manifest the cannon, so.
No, it's my bonus action. Oh wait, yes, no, it is my action to manifest cannon. You're right.
Okay.
Bonus
Okay, so
action to fire it. So I'm not firing it.
Okay. And Bree, you tell him that it's this fucking asshole. What next?
Yeah. I am going to have. Let me see. I can first. Great. Okay. What? How do we calculate jump speed again?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's your strength modifier up or your strength score across.
I
Does that make sense?
I got my DM screen right here. Depends on if it's a long jump or a high jump. What are you trying to do?
I was going to try and cast a jump on myself to triple my distance and then jump onto the ship.
Oh.
I was gonna move and then jump.
Okay, so for a high jump, it says move 10 feet or more and jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. When you
Okay.
exceed a high jump, you jump only happen. So for
Okay, so if I move
strength modifier for
10 feet forward, which will be 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So I can't. Okay.
Well, how close
if I
are you?
move- I'm like 45
And
feet to the edge of the ship.
Don't forget, you are jumping from the bottom of your feet, so you also have your body length to consider. Because you can grab by your hands like this.
Right, and I'm like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, so add 7 feet to that, and that's where your hands can reach.
So I can move up 30 feet, my movement speed, and then I could cast jump on myself and jump onto the ship from here.
You need to have movement left in order to. You can't jump further than you have movement.
Okay.
Yeah, you use movement to jump.
Okay. I've never tried to jump before, so I wasn't sure. Okay. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to bonus action cast Slaad. For some reason that's not on my cantrip.
What do you look?
On
Shillelagh?
my HUD. Yeah, for some reason that's not on my. Oh well, I'll just. Yes, and then yeah, for some reason it's on my cantrip. It's weird. Okay, and then I am going to use my action to cast Summon Beast. And I'm going to summon my penguin bro. And I think I'm gonna
anime time!
do
Penguin anime!
I'm gonna
do you have... Alex, do you have the Japanese hardcore rock theme for this anime penguin?
Do I have access to this token?
Some Guilty Gear music going?
Oh wait, you can summon it, can't you?
I think so, but that's okay. And I'm going to summon it somewhere else other than
okay, yeah, put it wherever you want.
Behind the mammoth, and then I can forward. So I'm not going to focus actually. I think Shillelagh does. But I'm going to move up into this mammoth's face.
I imagine the penguin's beak opens and shuts, and then a really bad Japanese dub comes out over top, and it's like, you will be my challenger today.
Yeah. I think for Summon Beast, it goes after me in initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So, my penguin is going to then... Can I multi-attack right now? I didn't think I was of a high enough level to multi-attack. It's half the spell's level rounded down, so it's not. I didn't cast two attacks. I would have to cast it.
I think it just has multi-attack.
No, under multi-attack it says
attacks. Okay.
That's what I just said. Yes.
Gotcha. I didn't read.
Yeah.
The thing.
So I am going to maul instead, which I don't have access to from this point, so that might be a thing to change from next time.
You're kind of cutting out.
Yeah, you're roboting a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We hear you. You're just kind of choppy.
Okay, I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to, but yeah, I don't have like except for multi-attack from my like use features section for the penguin. You might want to add because that's like the main attack it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll just use like the.
Well, hang on. I don't want to deprive us. Let me just switch us back to the other HUD, maybe, since we have access to everything. Does that make sense?
No, it's okay. It's fine. I'll just do the attack roll from here. Attack your spell attack modifier to hit, which for 3 is... Oh, and I think I can access it from the... I can access it from... So. Sorry, this is taking so long.
Bree, perhaps you should shut down your video.
Not one!
Oh, no.
Oh, possibly. I mean, not to deprive us of your video, although it might make your audio better, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I've never had this issue before, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. This is the first time I've ever experienced that. But I did hear that whole sentence fully and clearly.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a 7 to hit, so that doesn't.
Oh shoots. Okay, so your penguin tries to maul this guy, and you had. I guess that's your turn. That's you and your penguin's turn.
Yep.
All right. Let's switch over now, and then I guess you see another laser blast go off in the door, the top door on the top deck. Maybe.
Me?
No. Hang on. Yeah, you're right. This HUD is just not showing us the right things. I know it looks nice. I am going to switch us back. It's going to be better overall. I apologize, guys. I think it just needs a little bit more setup.
Take your time.
It'll probably reload the scene.
So what are we thinking here, guys? Destroy them or kick him off and fly away?
Destroy him. He's worn out his welcome.
Fair enough.
Alright, should be loading back in. It should be better. And go away. Got that. Alright, cool. Yeah, it shows everything in your list again. Okay, cool. So, I gotta pop this out, go over to here.
Oh, wait, my penguin should have had advantage to attack. Because I'm flanking.
Yeah, well, you'd have to be here, but we can totally do that. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Why? Okay.
But yeah, I guess go ahead and roll that attack again.
You need to unpause the game, Alex.
Aww.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're good. Maybe.
21 to hit?
Oh, sorry. No, that totally hits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Penguin goes for a peck.
Oh, wait, sorry. I accidentally did a critical hit. Only the first one matters. What was that?
Only the first dice? So yeah, 3 plus 4 plus 2, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Yeah, too bad I hit max damage with that second one. Yeah, I actually rolled.
No worries, I got this. Okay, cool. Your penguin pecks from behind. You're flanking in the front. You guys
see... my feet tapping all the way.
Yeah. Laser goes off. Let's jump to the next person. Oh, sorry. Hopefully it's not showing you too much. Let's go to private again.
It shows that you rolled an attack, but it doesn't give us any of the results.
Okay, perfect. Perfecto. Okay, penguin. Well,
penguin already went.
Yeah, let me get this ordered down a little bit better. I'm gonna add. There we go. Okay, so then this group of people just start to pile into their sled. And they're waiting for like the last guy to climb on. But they all just run to the sled. They're like, come on, get, we gotta go, we gotta get this oil into the hole. Flight, it's up to you. What are you doing?
Game is still paused.
Okay, well.
Not for me.
still paused for me.
Yeah,
there we go.
refresh
There we
your
go.
page.
It did it. And then, Bree seems like she's got the mammoth down, and I'm probably the only one who could really feasibly get up there, like, right now.
Okay, yeah, because you can run extra fast and you have a climbing speed.
I can run extra fast and I have a climbing speed, yep.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to use my feline agility. Where's... oh, man. Feline agility. Move all the way up there. And how many feet up is the deck of the ship?
15. Oh, what did I do?
You switch to
that guy's not here. Whoops.
Dude. Yeah.
About 15 feet.
Okay, so yeah, I move up here using feline agility.
You just book it
And
right
that's,
past, skimming right past this mammoth. You climb up on the deck, you see this Frankenstein's monster fighting this giant.
Okay, so in order to get around the mammoth, it would have to be like 65 feet in order to get up there. So that's just for reference. Do I get a better look at what's going on up in the bridge?
Unfortunately not. That's 2 decks up, so that's probably like 20 feet
okay, that's kind of
up there.
Okay,
or, well, no, probably 40 feet. Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah. So like 15 feet per deck. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so he's gonna look up at the frost giants and not being able to see what's going on in there quite yet. And he's just gonna look straight at him. He's gonna pull up Bald's fist back and yell at him. Stop taking things that don't belong to you! And he's gonna use Fist of Unbroken Air on him.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie. And I need to use 2 key points. And Fist of Unbroken Air, where is it? It is somewhere. I'll find it eventually. Here it is. Oh, it's not actually rolling the dice. 1 second.
Wonder if that's for all of us.
Maybe I can do it for my character sheet in a little bit.
Should be under your actions.
Yeah, it was a. I think.
Oh, there it
yeah,
goes.
I did. Yeah, I did it from my features tab, not my.
That makes sense.
Okay, so he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, click the damage button.
The damage. Respectable.
Doing his save. Gets a 12 and fails, so he takes 15 bludgeoning damage.
And he is knocked 20 feet away from me and falls prone.
Oh,
and I believe that knocks him off the edge of the ship as well, so he will also take a d6 of falling damage.
Oh, shit. Okay,
well,
yeah, he stumbles back over the edge.
Feet, right?
What, Ample?
We said every deck was 15 feet, but I imagine that, like, how far up is he?
A creature takes a d6 of falling damage for every 10 feet it feet. For every 10 feet it falls, no matter its size.
But he's saying, I think that because it's so tall, possibly, that it takes an extra. And I'm cool with that. Let's do 2d6. 6 extra damage from the fall.
Neato.
And yeah, this giant stumbles backwards, trying to catch itself, falls off the deck, falls prone on the ground. And is that your turn?
Then I'll move like a little closer to the deck using my remaining movement. I think I have like 15 feet left, so I'll move here.
Okay.
Flight's trying to get a better angle on what's going on inside the ship.
Also, Alex, my character no longer has dark vision applied.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about all these glitches, guys. I'm gonna fix
okay.
it. I wish. Huh? It doesn't have. It says you do, but you know what? Let me.
Just to double check because I can't see the indicator because it's off screen. He's marked as prone, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, neat.
But hang on, I duplicated yourself. Hang on, I gotta make sure your new version is on the list. Well, I'll fix it. I'll fix it before it gets to your turn. Okay, so that's your turn, correct, Flight? I mean, you'll have to. You can either climb up the side of the ship, or you can go through the ship. I don't have a good way to do the maps, but we'll say it's like 4.
Well, I've used my movement to get where I am now.
Well, right, until your next turn.
I could technically use a bonus action to step up the wind to go another 90 feet, but I don't really need to at this. I don't see a particular need to now. They might be handling this okay for the time being. I don't feel the need to wait to blow another key point on that, so I'll end turn there.
Okay, sounds good. So Ample, we're on to you. You're at the back here. You can see the torchlight on the deck, and everyone's running up towards this guy. You book it towards the fight. What are you doing? Or you?
Oh, these things that I'm next to. What are they?
Though that's a group of people. Those are the people that we're talking about getting ambergris. They're
whale blubber merchants, perhaps. We don't know.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was the frost giant who was talking about that.
Oh no.
I think the dudes you're next to might be whalers or something.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to bonus action insightful fighting the thug next to me.
Okay.
Very good.
Deception.
19.
Hopefully he got a 10. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah. So you have advantage, or you can apply sneak attack.
I could get sneak attack. Yeah. But I want to use my action to intimidate this guy and say, trust me, fellas, this isn't a fight that you're gonna win. If you step away now, no harm, no foul.
The merchants aren't.
The merchants.
Right,
the merchants aren't attacking us. They're just trying to get to where they're going. Like, who are you talking?
They were trying to find a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
in the water,
attempting to leave. But yeah, I mean, it almost seems like that Ample is the reason that they're leaving now. I mean, obviously it isn't, but...
Well, no, yeah. Sorry, I have been making myself breakfast and not paying enough attention.
I mean, it's very ample to just try to intimidate someone into doing something they're already doing anyway, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, look, I guess if you want to redo that because you didn't know, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll switch it to... well, I'll still keep it an intimidation check, but I'll say... we can get you where you need to go, but only if you help us. If you choose to stay, though, the frost giants might kill you.
Oh, okay.
So you better join up with us. So I want to kind of intimidate them by saying, like, if you don't come with us, you're probably going to die here, and we can drop you off wherever you need to go.
Okay, like just try to persuade them into helping. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, give me an intimidation then to do that.
Yeah.
14.
Not bad.
Okay, well, they kind of stop and they just look at each other and they look at to the guy who's already climbed on the thing and they just say, Jaren?
Jaren? Yeah. Come on, Jaren. What are you doing?
Okay. All right, cool. Do you do anything else?
No, that's it. Movement, bonus action.
All right. Okay, so frickin' frost giant at flight on the front deck next to Hank or Frank sees just the horns of this frost giant climbing to its feet. That's 20 feet of its movement. And it climbs back up over the edge. I mean, it's busy climbing up. It goes 15 feet. And it's climbing over the edge, and it's like just kind of straddling the edge there. Where are you? Let me double check something. I think it can still hit. Okay, cool. Yeah, it pulls up its great axe and swings at you, Flight. You knocked it off the deck. It's not happy about this. And attacks with a 13 and misses, hitting the side of the deck next to the ballista. I think he's got... Oh. Yep, swings again at you. It's got 2 attacks. Pulls the great axe again above its head, swinging down at Flight. Maybe. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Why is it? Oh, because of that. Okay. 21 slashing damage, slices up Flight pretty bad. But that's its turn. You guys hear another laser shot go off inside of the cabin.
I wonder where Orion is. Did he come with us?
No, he didn't.
No.
He stayed
cool.
back. He's just managing. Okay. Then we got another, just like laser after laser, going off inside of the cabin up there. Something's going on. Something's fighting the Ceramorphs. You can't see what yet, or who's being hit and who's not. It is the... Okay. So Bree didn't actually hit this thing. The mammoth spins around towards the penguin, and just goes to stomp it. Lifts up its big old leg and slams down on the penguin. Oh no! Penguin is squashed into the ground. Blood goes blow everywhere. The snow is now splattered. That's no good. Freaking guy, sorry. And then the mammoth spins around to look at Bree. But doesn't have multi-text.
He died the way he lived. Dramatically anime.
It is Frank's turn. He steps... Oops, I'm on measurement. He steps around Flight and runs up towards the frost giant here. And just goes to slam it with his fist. Both fists coming down. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, no. That doesn't apply yet. Yeah, just goes to slam this frost giant, trying to punch it off the deck again. And totally hits. Just punching it in the chest. Okay. And then it's back to Dr. Lazarus. What are you doing, Dr. Lazarus? You've got your force ballista on your shoulder. Everybody's running up towards the deck.
Well, there's an elephant in my way. How do I target? There we go. Boom. Mammoth in my way, fighting my friend, killing my friend's penguin. So the first shot's gonna have the extra D8 on it if it hits or
you
misses,
switched your target to yourself, by the way.
I'm targeting me. Oh God! Don't attack myself.
You accidentally aim the force towards your ear. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you did. It happened again.
Oh, I know. I'm doing something so that I can just switch to the character sheet. There we go. So, first one's going to have the extra D8 from my staff, but Scorching Ray, 3 blasts coming at Elefante.
Oh, shit.
Doctor, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I think you have dementia.
So
why are you shooting at yourself?
The first one hit?
The first one does hit. Yeah, Scorching Ray blasts this freaking mammoth. It goes bald in the spot that you hit.
And
And a puff of fur.
Although
Although, hang on. I don't think we got damage from the first. It's fine.
I was just gonna roll them all at the end.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, that one hits as what, 26. Hell yeah! Blast! Blast! Blast!
Right, when Steven hits something, he hits it hard.
Oh yeah,
he sure does.
Another 20. Oh my god!
All right, so does it? Okay, so damage. Oh, I was supposed to do it after each of them.
It's fine. I can manually apply it. Okay, so we'll apply the 5, and then if you want to roll 2 other 46.
46, and then a D8 for the extra fire damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's 15.
That's not a good roll at all.
Yeah. And then more damage with Ballista. If I hit. Use ability, Force Ballista. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits. Just a wave of force shoots out from your shoulder towards this freaking mammoth for 6 force damage.
I think that's missing the +4 for my intelligence modifier on that one.
Okay, I'll just add another 4 to the damage.
Yeah.
The description doesn't say it adds your intelligence modifier.
Let me go back to here, Flight, so I can let me double check it, I guess.
I'm just gonna apply it right now. I mean, I'll take Tom's word over it, but we'll see. I mean, what's 4?
Oh, hold on. Can I have 1 second to look it up?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I do want to be accurate. So definitely.
If I am right, I want to rub it in Flight's face. If I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. Where? I know I got it from D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my memories of it is. Force Ballista. Why don't you come back to me so skip me for now, keep going, and don't add the just in case I am wrong.
Well, I'm gonna leave it, and then I'll just add 4 back if it turns out you're wrong. It's fine. Did you have more moves, or that was it?
No, I'm not moving. I'm not getting close to that damn thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, you keep your distance. Bree, you're face to face with this thing. It squashed your buddy. What are you doing?
Am I close enough now to be able to like run and jump up onto the ship if I cast jump on myself?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do because I also don't want to get squashed by this mammoth.
You would take an opportunity attack if you don't disengage.
That's true, but you might have the HP to do so.
What do I have to do to disengage?
That's
an
your
action.
action to do so.
Okay, so I won't be able to cast the spell.
Unless you have a feature, I'm not sure.
No, I don't.
No.
Wait, you know what I can do?
I'm
gonna bonus action use Hidden Step.
Ooh, okay.
Can't see me anymore, bitch. Can't attack me. And then I am going to use my action to cast Jump.
Correction, I think it gets an attack with disadvantage.
No, if it can't see you, it can't make an opportunity attack.
Oh, great.
Can't see where I'm
moving to.
You are
right about invisible things, but yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to check.
Yep, so, and then I'm gonna make it, I think I can just make it up to the edge of the ship. And then I believe I'm invisible until the start of my next turn, so I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright, fuck yeah.
Mammoth can't do much about me up here, so.
Removing penguin combatant. Okie dokie. So yeah, from the front deck, you guys hear some more shots going off on the inside. Oh, let me just double check something real quick. Yep, it's gonna try it. Does it? That's gonna be uneventful. Okay, you don't hear another laser blast. You just hear movement and kind of a snarl, like a gurgly scream. No, that's gross. Okay, now Ample has convinced this group to join in the fray, and you know, like 2 of them, the ones that are on the cart decide to stay on the cart, but the 3 that are down on the ground actually join in. I'll roll these guys into initiative.
Distract the mammoth. Anyone who can take it out from range, do so.
All right, so yeah, this guy runs in, and is attacking with it. You know what? He's using the help action, so anyone who attacks this gets advantage. He's just like, over here! Over here! He's stupid. The other guys are shaking their head like, that's not the do it. The other 2 guys pull out their crossbows, not wanting to get too close. Did I roll them in? Let's get them turns.
I think you... Oh, no, I don't think you rolled them in.
There we go. Okay, so Flight, you're up. What are you doing?
I am in big giant attack range, right?
Yes, you're within 10 feet.
Okay, that's his melee attack reach. Wonderful. I'm going to expend a key point to bonus action Step of the Wind to disengage.
Okay.
Ability. And my jump distance is also doubled for this turn.
Okay.
So where is the... They're coming from the top deck, right?
Top deck, yep.
Okay. I don't think I'd be able to actually jump in anyway.
What is your jump?
My strength is a -1, so my high jump is only a 2.
Was it 2?
So, with my jump distance being doubled, it's gonna be 4, which is not much. So
4.
It's fine. It's fine because I have a climbing speed, and that don't matter.
Plus your body.
Do these things have? Do these decks have like support beams or anything like that underneath them that I could climb up?
You'd probably, yeah, because they're overhanging. I mean, you can probably climb up the wall area, like more towards the edge. Probably not in the mid. You can't climb straight up there because the doors are like right there. But you can get to the edge of it and climb up the outside.
So if I were to get here, that's 15 feet. Then it's another 15 feet to climb it up it.
That's to the second, yeah.
So that's 30. And then is there another wall like directly adjacent to that I could continue climbing up?
Yeah, you can keep climbing up from there.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my normal action to dash.
Okay.
Get up there. Then get up right next to the door. Then do I get a good look at what's going on in here at this point?
Yep. You see inside that, well, Dreadivex has, well, first you notice that a tentacleless Mind Flayer is in there with a laser rifle shooting off everywhere. But Dreadivex has jumped up and has tentacled him in the face and is getting ready to do a brain extraction on this fucking asshole. And he's trying to tear Dreadivex off of him, but he's stuck to him.
Alright, I will stay by the door and just be ready to go in there as soon as I have my action economy left, because I don't want to go in there and not be able to do anything quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
So because I just used my action and my bonus action to get away from Big Boy. So that's going to be turn for me.
All right. Ample, we're on you. You've just convinced these guys to start. The dumbest of them has run directly up towards this mammoth. You're behind Dr. Lazarus. What are you doing?
I'm going to take a crossbow shot at the... Actually, are these guys now considered allies?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Right.
And actually, can we back up
shot.
a second? Can I... So, if you... I think you had used your... Oh, I forget what it's called.
Insightful fighting.
Insightful fighting. Against them thinking they were bad.
Types.
Would you want to use that against something else before?
Probably the mammoth, but it doesn't matter. I'm fine with moving on. Now that we have an ally up there, I don't need it.
Okay.
Plus this guy already used.
Yeah, I guess he's given you.
Feet of him. Yeah.
Right.
So I have advantage as well.
He has sneak attack 3 ways. So.
Yeah.
Select a token.
Alt. There you go.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Also, just to remind everyone, I have crit on 19 now. 19 and 20.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so damage.
21 fucking hits, yes.
Heck yeah. And
you get sneak attack as well. So.
Oh, sneak attack, thank you.
Hell yes. Sure. Critical threshold 19, cool, that's set.
Awesome. So 14 damage total, and I think this is a... I guess it would be in... Couldn't do that. He's going to drop... he's going to take a shot with the crossbow, pretty much like drop it to the ground, and hold up his... Which hand would it be in? Hold up his left hand, and a hand crossbow is going to shoot out from his wrist, and he'll grab it and shoot. Take a bonus action.
Yeah, it's 2-weapon fighting.
Offhanded attack, yeah.
Okay.
With his hand crossbow.
That's really cool.
Oh, doesn't do much. Anyway, no big
you know
deal.
what? 10 hits this guy. This guy doesn't have that good of armor. It's all fleshy. 10 hits.
Awesome.
Huge creatures do not have very good armor class.
That's very true. So this would just be 3 instead of 5.
Gotcha.
3 damage.
No modifiers on to fight.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to move up any closer. So I'll just stay put.
Okay. That sounds good.
Smart choice, guys. Smart choice.
All right. So the freaking frost giant goes and just swings at freaking Frank with his great axe, smashing into him for 17 slashing damage. Goes again, attacks the flush golem. 27. Holy crap. 22 slashing damage.
Youch.
He's holding up though. Although, actually, is this applying this correctly? I don't think it is. Yeah, he's immune.
Does he have resistance? I can't remember if he has resistance.
Oh. Okay, you know what's funny is none of this is happening. None of those hits are hitting him.
No.
Or, I mean, they're hitting him.
They're hitting him.
But it's just slicing through the flesh and it's just flapping around. It doesn't seem to affect him at all. Well, that's great. Okay. Okay, so he's going to try to break out of his grapple. You see Fjorl grab Dredovex from his face and try to pull him off. What's his better score?
Probably acrobatics.
Probably. I'll check it. Oh, I think they're both pretty bad. This one, yeah, you're right, acrobatics. Let's try it. Ooh, a 20 versus Dreadovex's strength. Let's see here, or athletics rather. Right? Isn't that how?
If he's, if he's in, I don't remember how exactly getting out of a grapple.
What's the action? Sorry, you grappling?
Well, he's trying to get out of a grapple.
Oh, out of a grapple, it's strength or dex.
I
Yeah.
think.
But the person who's grappling,
grapple,
it's the same as being grappled. It's like you just use your strength.
I think, yeah, I know, but the tentacle attack might come with an escape DC. It might not be a contest.
Let's double check it. All right. Who's grappled? Oh, escape DC 9. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, he grabs Dredovex and throws him off, or at least, yeah. I mean, he's just.
It does take his action to do that, though.
Heals him up. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think he has. It doesn't matter if he has multi-attack. That's not an attack. Okay, cool. So that uses his action. Dredovex gets thrown to the floor. Vorin aims from the back room with his laser or pistol. Trying to blast Fjorl again. Misses. It just hits the side of the wall. The mammoth then he's going towards this guy down here. So he just goes to stomp him again, getting his feet exercises in. He doesn't have room to ram anybody. Hits that frickin' thug for holy shit. Blood goes everywhere, but he's still standing. He's not quite dead yet. Then his friends see this happening and just start blasting it with their crossbows. Now they've got tactics. Okay. Yeah, arrows go flying, get sunk into this mammoth's side, hitting its bald spot.
Which it's now very self-conscious about.
Yes. It tries to turn in a way that no one sees it. It just shows its good side. Then it's Frank's freaking turn. Freaking Frank, you're doing good in this battle.
Yeah, flesh golems ain't no joke.
Yeah, I was excited to fight you guys and my other group, and then I think everyone just, settled it before he could even do anything. Right. He was slam, he slammed. He doesn't... He's not that hurt. He hits the big old guy. He's got a couple slams. Let's go for another one. God. These guys are gonna do the fight for you. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I shot both of those guys. Whatever, I just did the wrong order. Dr. Lazarus, we're back to you.
So did you get my message? Flight, you were right. I'll give it to you when I'm wrong. It's the protector that does my intelligence modifier. That's what it was.
Okay.
I mixed those two up, so I fucked up.
Well,
So it gets 4 back.
4 back.
I just have to take those 4 away again.
Yeah.
So aiming for that bald spot. More fire.
You're rolling hot.
And then this is with the...
Well, here, hang on. Let me click the damage so I can auto it. Oh, you did. Cool. 5.
Yep, and then I also have the D8. Damage I'm not, though.
Yeah, you're not rolling hot on damage.
No. But then...
Okay, it's better.
It's bloodied. It starts to seep blood out of its bald spot.
Well,
bald blood spot.
15 hit?
15 hits, yes.
AC of 10, at least.
Okay.
Minimum.
There we go.
Nice!
That was a good roll.
Ooh. Now, you can choose to push it back, right?
I didn't think it could get pushed back. I figured it's probably, like, bashed up against the,
You also don't want to damage your ship.
Right
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to push it back, it can probably get to there.
I don't think my force damage... Oh, I mean, I think falling into it could hurt it. I don't choose whether it pushes it back. It always pushes it back, but I figured it would.
Oh, okay. Well, then cool. Yeah, it moves 5 feet back to the... Like, pressed up against the deck, right underneath Bree. Although you don't see Bree. She's just invisible.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, Bree. You become... It's the beginning of your turn?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you become visible again.
Yeah. Where's the actual door? Like, I'm not gonna climb up because I'm not light, but where's the door in here? I've seen, like, Hank fighting the giant, and I'm not too worried about it.
Technically, the door is
You might actually be
here.
able to make it up here.
Okay. Pardon?
You might actually be able to make it up here. What's your...
Wait, how tall is it?
30.
I have a strength of 1.
Oh, a strength of +1? Okay.
Yeah.
Darn, you wouldn't be able to
The
make it.
bottom deck is at least 20 feet tall because the guy fell off it and took 2d6 damage.
I mean, okay, so I started off right here.
Okay.
Actually, right here. If I cast jump on myself again, I moved 10 feet.
No, I think jump lasts for a while.
Does it?
1 minute?
I think so.
Oh,
Is
so
it
I can just, like,
clicking?
run up and jump, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
but
into it.
I don't think you have. I'm not sure if you have a high enough strength score to actually make it because.
But I have 7. I'm 7 feet tall,
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
which helps.
It's tripled.
Yeah. Luckily,
her
mathematically,
37. So yeah, you could jump up and grab the deck above and get up there.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump up one deck, and then with can I just use my movement to jump up to the top deck again since I'm not using my action this turn?
Yeah,
just
but give
moving?
me like an acrobatics or something.
Okay, fair enough.
And beat like a 12 because you're tall.
Okay, cool.
Oh shoot!
I jump and I just face plant.
Oh no!
Into the side of the deck,
you
I'm
hit your face on the upper deck and just hurt your nose a little bit. Some mushrooms fall off.
Yeah, I'm not even mushroomed up. Well, yeah, some mushrooms just fall out of my hair because they're always there.
Yeah.
My hair's dirty enough that they just kind of grow in there.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them are from your ability, some of them are just naturally growing.
Yeah, she like fosters like spores. She encourages them to grow there. Yeah, so that's gonna be no one's too hurt right now, yeah? Haven't seen anyone taking any damage except for the dude down there, like anyone in our party.
I took a bit of a hit that took up my temp HP and a little bit of the top of my health, but I'm mostly okay.
Okay, I'm gonna save my bonus action then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Until we get in there, because I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit once we get in there so the gnomes can use it too.
Okay. So that's your turn. Dreda Vex. Oh, he's got that? Okay. Let me check what this does real quick. Yeah. He's just steps. He just steps back. He gets it. Goro gets an opportunity attack, but I think he can only do like a melee, so he pulls out like a...
Yeah, he doesn't have his tentacles.
He pulls out a dagger that he has in his pocket and slashes at Dredavex as he jumps back, but misses him. Dredavex pulls out his laser pistol again and blasts at him and misses. Turn. This guy disengages and steps back to here. Well, wait. No, yeah, no, he can't do that. Steps back to here and then shoots his crossbow at the bad boy. He has no people next to him. He hits for 7. Flight. We're back to you.
Cool. Gonna charge at Fioral from the door, and I'm gonna start whacking him. Here we go. First one with a claw attack. Target him. And boom. Oh, whoops. Oh, I did it twice.
Whichever. Yeah, as long as we don't look at. Oh shoot, that misses. You come up short. It slashes against his shirt.
Then I think that was okay. That was weird. There we go. For 24.
Ooh, fuck yeah! This time you make contact.
For 4 points of slashing damage.
4 points of slashing damage.
Then I will use.
Oh, not you again! You're always ruining my plans!
Ooh, that was a good voice. I like that one.
Thanks.
You know what? I will spend another key point before you close.
Okay.
That is that. And close for. Good. Oh, whatever. So, another 2 claw attacks. 8, and then 1 more. 13.
That hits.
Alright. For 8 slashing damage.
8 more damage. Holy shit. You're doing good. You're slashing up Fioral. He's pissed at you. And that's turn?
That is turn.
Alright. Ample.
I'm going off script. So, my intention is to create a series of steps for the Doc and I using the cart next to me, the 15-foot mammoth, and then the deck of the ship. So what I'd like to do is jump on the bird, or one of the birds, or between the 2 birds,
Okay.
and try to get them to like, yeah, to kind of circle around and play chicken with this mammoth to kind of slam the cart into the mammoth to create a stepping stone up to the deck. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so
it might take me 2 rounds, but I want to try to achieve this.
These guys probably aren't just sitting in between the birds. They're just I'm just gonna move them a little bit. Okay,
Sure.
So you jump up on top of one of these axe beaks, and I guess give me an animal handling to get this thing.
Could I put 1 foot on each bird and ride it like a rodeo kind of thing? Heck yeah.
Yes,
rodeo
for sure.
stunt? Okay.
Yeah. What did you need? Sorry?
Animal handling.
And acrobatics for them.
That's hilarious.
Hey, pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah. They just take off. The 2, you know what? I'm gonna give dex save.
How much movement speed do I have for this cart?
Oh, you know what? Let's just check what these axe beaks
Probably just the axe
are.
beaks movement, right?
I think it's probably 40.
That sounds.
But
sounds
you know,
good
with
to
that,
me.
you can maybe make them dash. So let me just check.
Yeah, if I could get 40 feet.
Oh, they
like,
have 50.
in the-
They have a 50 feet.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, they fast.
Amazing.
Boys. Fast boys.
If I could get 30 to 40 feet in the direction they're facing, spin them around, and then use their dash action to hammer into the mammoth, that would be great.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, if I could cut the reins so the axe beaks get to like split away as the cart kind of runs into the mammoth. That would be awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so this guy. Yeah, let's see here. So first, okay, so you're trying to aim. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I need to go forward to start my momentum, and then I'll spin around and use the most of the axe beak's movement with a dash to get it back into the mammoth. Does that make sense?
So just tell me about this movement. Are you moving forward around Dr. Lazarus and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to move forward, spin them around. I don't think they can turn on a dime, so I don't imagine they can. So 20, 30 feet forwards, spin around, and like 40 feet backwards, or if I have 100 feet total, 60 feet backwards.
So we got 15 feet. We'll move this way.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to move them through the whole trajectory, but suffice it to say they're going to end up heading towards the mammoth from about 9 o'clock position.
Just got them all attached. Okay, so they run up this way and start spinning around.
And even if Ample gets caught in the stunt, I'd rather the axe beaks get a chance to get away than Ample.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing that, and then you're gonna try to cut the thing. That's the first part of this move. I think I'll move it a little bit more. All right, yeah, Ample, like a rodeo rider or whatever you would call the person who just. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yeah. So I'll prepare to cut the reins and let the axe beaks escape next time.
Okay, I'm into it. Okay, so the frost giant just you know what? He notices that he's not doing too well with this freaking flesh golem, so he just goes to grapple him. Athletics, and then a 19 in flesh golem boy. What's better? I wish you would tell me the numbers. Oh, he's probably got bad across the board. Athletics. Oh, okay. He got a 19 as well. He succeeds in avoiding the grapple, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to roll with it. It's fine. No, this guy's huge. I'm going to allow the grapple. He grabs Frank and he tosses him off the side of the ship and just drops him on the ground. And he falls down. And that's okay. So you know what? He has some movement. He moves up onto the deck forward and is just like yells up into the room like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay? We got this or what?" And then looks out at Norsu and sees that Norsu's all bloody and is pissed. Sees Bree climbing up the side and goes towards her, but doesn't. Has to wait till his next turn to do anything about that. Fjorl's in here, Flight's next to him. Let me check something here. Yeah, a ranged attack from this distance would be a disadvantage, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, he pulls up this two-handed laser rifle, I guess dropping his dagger, and just holds it up to you with disadvantage and fires it at Flight right into the chest. We'll see what happens here. 11, so he misses. I guess it ricochets off of your armor, not hitting.
I don't have armor.
Oh, well, how would you explain why he misses?
I will. So
or just recoil, maybe?
No, flight will knock the end of the muzzle away with the back of his hand. He'll backhand the barrel of the
Wick
away.
Hell yeah, like Wick, yeah. Okay, cool. So you block that. He snarls at you. You know what? He's just gonna push past. He's gonna move around you, and he tries to grab the controls of the ship and start it up. He's just gonna do. Sure, let's do this for him. Okay, so he grabs the knobs, but goes to grab the other one and misses it. He doesn't have full control of the controls yet, but he's trying to sit in this chair and start up the ship. Vorin then runs out of this back door, and is just like, I have buttons for them. If he gets out
of the ship, that's fucked. We won't be able to get anywhere. I mean, I'd rather self-destruct the ship than let him get away.
And Dredavex nods, but he goes to shoot his laser rifle at Dredavex.
That would probably terrify Flight, because this ship is going to get him to his dad.
Yeah.
And if it blows up, that's not a choice anymore.
That would be bad.
Flight just looks at Furel with this like look of white hot rage and determination.
Okay, so not to fuck up what Ample's trying to do, but Norsu has no one to attack except for this guy here. I mean, it can still probably work, but rams towards this guy, charging forward, trying to gore this guy with his tusks.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was already doing bad. Ooh, he hits him. Yeah, he pierces through this guy and lifts him up, throws him onto the ground, and then just stomps on his head.
Oh!
Leaving him motionless, and another pool of blood all over the ground. And then it looks up at Dr. Lazarus.
Jimmy! He was 3 days from retirement!
Yeah, that's literally what this guy says. Oh my god, what are we gonna tell his family? No! You bastard! So this thug shoots his crossbow. His friend is down, doesn't have advantage anymore. Hits Norsu in the side, its hair flaking off, 8 piercing damage. Frank's turn. Frank makes his way around the outside of the ship. He gets here. What's your movement, Frank?
If I'm not mistaken, not very high.
Yeah, I think his movement is pretty low. Let me double check. Come on, Frank, open up your character sheet. Oh, he's got 30. Okay, so he can get there. That's fine. He just kind of he runs up. He like jumps and slides over the front of the tentacles like someone slides over the front of a car, and then lands on the other side. He looks badass. The other fisherman thug guy shoots at Norsu. You know what? No, he doesn't shoot at Norsu. He runs up to his friend and grabs his friend's body and tries to drag him back away so that they can give him a proper burial. So he's dragging him back. Although to drag, he loses half, so that's there. Okay. We're back to Dr. Lazarus. Ample is writing these axe beaks right next to you. You're standing there. The mammoth has you in its sights.
Can I tell Ample's plan got a little messed up from that?
I have another plan. Contingencies.
Oh, no.
Contingencies.
So if I can tell that what Ample's trying to do,
probably don't even know.
Are you like aiming towards the mammoth?
Actually, right now you would see him turning the reins away from the ship towards the east.
Like you're running?
But almost like I'm running, but who knows?
If Steven doesn't know, then I can't help you. Then I'm...
Well, you can shout to him. You guys can have a quick back and forth if it's not in depth.
What are you doing?
Push it back towards the ship. I have a plan.
Deal. And I will charge towards it.
Ooh, okay.
And I will run like I'm running straight at it. And I will cast...
The thugs have their hands on their heads like, oh my god, no, his head's gonna get crushed.
Just right here. I'll do this first.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll stop there and shoot it with the cannon first. How do I... Don't target me, target it. Oh, I'm just dumb. There we go. I'll target it with the cannon first.
Okay.
Nice. Not 20.
You guys see the result. Oh, okay. Yeah. This plan is destined to work out. You blast it with your forced cannon for 9 force damage. How far does it push it?
5 feet back.
5 feet.
Take us home, Doc. Take us home.
I was initially there, so I'm pretty sure I can't get right. So if I initially moved there, well, that would be at 25 there. So let me just double check how far it is. There we go. 15-foot cube. Ooh. Oh, the body's going flying, but the people are going to survive.
Oh no.
And then I am casting at a second level my Thunder Wave.
Oh, of course. That's perfect.
I thought this do I choose an area?
Place measured template.
From me. It's from me.
Yeah, it's like you place the square along your edge.
Oh, it's right out of my range.
What do you mean?
It's right out of my range if that cube's correct, yeah.
No, it's not centered on you.
I thought it was.
No, not with Thunder Wave.
You are on the edge of a one of the squares.
You could place its corner right at your tip. Yeah.
And then this also gets the extra D8 to it, but it's gonna be a what save is it?
It should just be your spell save.
Constitution.
I just don't know why it didn't show it.
Thunder Wave.
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
What the mammoth has to do. It's just not showing up for me.
Oh, if you click damage, it'll prompt me.
Each creature in a 15 cube must make a con save.
I don't have a damage bar for it. Yeah, let me just. I think I fucked it up. I apologize. I think
don't worry. It's okay. I mean, it's technological glitches.
Boom. It was at a second level slot. Cast it. I'm just trying to repeat it to see if it works there. There we go. Hit damage.
Yeah.
Roll normal. And then
cool.
There we go. Okay. So GM requests a roll. I don't roll this, right? You roll it.
Yeah. Hang on.
And then it would also have an extra D8. I'm just gonna roll it just so it's already there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Norsu succeeds with a 22.
So
what does that mean? It doesn't push it?
I don't think so. Let me.
Save. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage, but isn't pushed.
Wow. So 12 points of damage. I tried, Ampo.
12? Oh, because of the extra 7. Yeah, I see.
Yep.
I'll get him the rest of the way.
Well, you know what? That extra 7 pushes him over the edge. Do you want to flavor this, Dr. Lazarus?
Just the force wave. The ears just pop. Oh god, I like Mammoth, so I feel bad about this one. No, I don't want to play this one. I don't want to kill Mammoth.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll say that it just wobbles
Let me
back
do
and
it.
forth. Its ears are bloody, just like Fred's. And just for the fun of it, I know it didn't technically push it back, but it falls over on its side, giving you an extra 5 towards the ship.
No worries.
And that's your turn.
I hear Justin. Something, so I'll be right back.
Even if you want to flavor it like it's incapacitated, but he didn't kill it, you know what I mean? If he doesn't want to, if he wants to do a non-lethal damage, then it can still be absolutely incapacitated.
Yeah, if he doesn't want it to be dead, if he likes mammoths, then that's cool. Yeah, it just knocked unconscious and falls over. It just gets so dizzy because of the pressure inside of its head. It had to focus so much on fighting it. What, Bree?
It gets vertigo.
It gets vertigo, yeah, exactly. Dr. Lazarus stretches out in front of him. And Bree, you're up. You're up on the second deck here. What are you doing? This frost giant's looking at you, gonna try to grab you.
I'm gonna give it the middle finger and I'm gonna try and jump up again.
Okay. And you still have jump on, right?
I still have jump on, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just boing.
Yeah, and then how much movement did that take away from me?
15.
Okay, so 20. Oh, and I can see Mind Flayer dude from here?
You can. You step into the doorway and you see the Fioral sitting there in the chair trying to figure out the controls.
Okay, so I'm gonna step here. Do I have
Ooh. This is you.
I am going to cast. Actually, how do I unclose the door? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna actually stay back here, and I'm gonna cast Blindness Deafness on Fioral.
Oh no! How is he gonna fly a ship blind?
That is the point. Yes.
Yeah, well, no, I know, but
yeah.
Constitution save from Fioral succeeds with an 18.
Damn, that's unfortunate. So I'm going to instead, well, after doing that unsuccessfully, I'm gonna step inside and try to get all up in his face and be like, fucking coward, turn around and face me. And I'm gonna try and just get up in his face and distract him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. It's Dredavek's turn. Dredavek's.
Oh, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to wait. No, never mind. That's only second. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Dredavek's runs up and. Are you sure that you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to target. Dredavek tries to shove him out of the seat, although he's small and Fioral is big. He's still trying. So Dredavek's athletics 7. Oh, poor Dredavek's. But Fioral, let's see what you get. You've got better acrobatics. He tries to dodge it. Oh no! He just stays put in the seat. It's just like a small guy. He holds his hand out, and Dredavek's is running, and he just has his head to his hand to Dredavek's head, and he's not going anywhere. You
Freaking son of a bitch! You get out of our ship. This is ours.
All right, back around to Flight. What are you doing? You're in the room. You see Bree has just entered.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Flight is going to flank on the other side of Drenavex here.
Okay.
Give myself a little advantage. Here we go. First claw attack. Hiya! Oh, I need to target roll. There we go. And try that again. First one is going to be a 12.
Oh, it hasn't come in on my end, I think. That hits, yeah. I his AC is 12.
That hits. All right. For 7 slashing damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then with the second claw attack, here we go. It's going to be a 24.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. For 5 slashing damage.
Fuck yeah. He's bleeding. His cut off tentacles just start to spurt where you're scratching and dripping
with that
blood.
Yep, with that second one, I am going to extend a key point to use Stunning Strike.
Okay.
Okay, I will extend the key point. Then Stunning Strike. I'll just bring it up on my sheet. Just Stunning Strike. Go. He needs to make a con save.
Alright, he is doing so now. I forgot my... He gets a 4. He fails.
He fails. He is stunned.
Okay, great. He can't move. He can barely speak. Auto fails strength and dex. Okay, cool. Well, great. He's freaking stunned.
All right, and then bonus action, one more attack with my claws. It's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
For 9 slashing damage.
Just quicker on my end. Okie dokie. 9 slashing damage. That's your turn there.
That's turn. That is. Yep, that's turn.
I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back. Flight has slashed up Fjorl a little bit. You guys are just surrounding him.
I like to think with the Stunning Strike, I hook my claws into like the missing holes where his tentacles are.
Ooh, oh no. Yeah, it's oh god. It's like when you put your fingers in someone's nose and drag them around. Oh, gross. Okay, Ample. Yeah, what are you up to?
Do I have 100 feet of movement if I use my entire turn for this? Like a dash action with these creatures?
Well, give me an animal handling, and if you get above a 15, we'll say that you get them to use their dash action, and then you have more to do. But yeah, I think at the very least you could. Oof. Okay. Well, you can use your action to get them to go, yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's fine, because Ample doesn't really need to do much with his stuff. So ideally what I'd like to do is get a good run up on this creature and kind of impale it on the front tongs of this cart into the side of the ship.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't even need... I mean, you can get here with just the standard 50 feet. Hang on.
Absolutely. Would that, like, in the fiction of the world, is that enough momentum to do what I want to do? Does that make sense?
And what you're trying to do is jump up onto the deck? You're just trying to pin the monster against the side of the ship.
So what I wanted to do specifically was to make sure I cut away the axe beaks before we hit the thing, so that they didn't get squashed, and not care about Ample. So I would actually suggest a dex saving throw to see if he gets thrown off the front, but that would be up to you. He's not wearing a seatbelt though, so...
I'm down with that, for sure. Okay, so yeah, you cut him off early, so that you guys can
so
kind of veer
like,
off to the
away.
side and just send the cart sliding
right.
into
And I'll
this
stay,
mammoth.
I'll stay standing on the rungs of the things connecting the axe beaks, just like forward.
Okay.
Yeah, and just like slam into this body. It's not moving or anything, so it should be pretty easy. But yeah, he's absolutely going to be thrown off the front with the momentum of this thing.
Maybe. No.
And if all of this works, there then should be a 5-foot step up to the cart, a 10-foot step up to the back of the mammoth, and then a 5-foot step up to the deck, as far as I can tell.
For sure. Okay. Let us.
Thank you for taking the time to let me do this.
No, I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's just an extra little cool thing. Oops, can I just do this and it works? God damn it, freaking card goes nuts!
I'm drifting, Doc! I'm drifting!
Oh, gosh. Alright, well, you know what? It doesn't matter the angle of it.
Oh, good. It doesn't matter, no.
To just
That's
do
right.
this angling, but... okay, great. Yeah, so you've kind of made this stairway for you guys to easily just walk up without having to climb or anything.
Did you want me to follow through with that deck save or
Yes,
next round?
yes.
Or...
Yeah, give me that deck save.
Yeah. Heck
Oh,
yeah!
Okay,
yeah.
so you where do you think
If I
you would
could
be?
end up on the deck, if I could like be flying through the air towards the giant that's still standing there, like he hears the slam of the card on the mammoth, turns to look and sees ample derriere flying at him, rapier out, right at his face. Doesn't connect yet. Next round.
Okay, yeah, I love it. So you're flying through the air, you're above...
Ample derriere!
And so, yeah, next round you'll land on this freaking frost giant. This frost giant has watched Bree climb up and is like going to reach up to try to grab her. Ample's screaming his name. Frost giant then goes to try to reach her. So he's climbing up the decks to see what's going on. I'm gonna give it a sleight of hand.
I use the reaction to slam the door in his face.
Okay, sure. He goes to grab you. You slam the door. Oh, you already
right on his fingers.
I'll let you do it. And then he just goes, boo! You hear a thud on the door. Boo! Oh! He's shaking his hand. He stubbed his fingers. Great. And then just like is like, what the fuck? And like turns around to see Ample flying towards him. Fjorl's in the driver's seat. I guess he goes again to try.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's stunned.
Oh, he's stunned. Yeah, he's shaking there. He's oh great. Yeah, I had this open. Great. So he's stunned. So what? He can't do anything until the end of his turn. How long is that?
He is incapacitated until the end of my next turn.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay, yeah. Fuck him. He's fucked. Vorin runs up behind the chair, flanking with Bree. You've got him surrounded. He goes to just grapple him, wraps his legs around, or his arms around his leg. From this side, it doesn't make sense. I guess he holds.
He comes up.
Yeah, he goes.
He comes out and glomps his face.
Yeah, or I don't know. I mean, he's just. I guess he's gonna try to grapple him and pull him out of the chair. I guess is what he's gonna try to do.
Well, he's stunned. He will automatically fail strength checks. So.
Okay. Although, what if he uses acrobatics? Then it wouldn't, right?
He's stunned. He just can't move.
Oh, it's Dex and strength, isn't it? Yeah, it's Dex and strength. Okay.
His body does not work.
So cool. So yeah, we'll just say Vorn grabs him and just yanks him out of the chair back over here. He's just shaking. Okay. Great. Norsu's done, so get out of my turn order, Norsu. You're asleep. Stuff. Whose turn? This thug boy. Okay. This thug guy is like, oh no, our oil, what the heck? Goes to run up. He just runs up to the cart and just makes sure the cart's okay. He's investigating all the barrels in the cart just to see it's fine. He doesn't necessarily want to go towards the frost giant.
Probably goes after the axe beaks.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna walk this cart back. That's bullshit. Frank is here. Frank is stupid and freaking out. So Frank goes to attack the axe beaks, unfortunately. Sorry, axe beaks. I got nothing against them, but Frank is just...
Frank's going berserk.
Yeah. Well, he can't yet because no one's hurt him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
he's currently unable to distinguish friend from foe.
Yeah. And he's just swinging. He misses the axe beak. He goes for the second one, trying to slam the other one. He thinks that these are going after him. Oh, 21. Oh no, Frank. He punches it for 6 bludgeoning damage. Knocks some feathers out. Him, so. And then, oh,
hold on.
Well, I did the wrong guys, but that's fine.
Somebody is ringing me. 1 second.
No worries. It's not. It won't be back to you for a second. So, so then the other thug guy, because I moved the wrong ones on the wrong turn. He runs up to the body of his friend and drags him backwards a bit more. Oh, I forgot that there were guys on the cart already. So yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because 2 of them got there. The master, their leader was there. It's fine. I mean, they.
Oh well.
They have their hands up in the air like they were on a roller coaster.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna drag them around. Let's just say they failed saves and they fell off as soon as Amples took control of the axe beaks. They tumbled off the back. So they're just sitting here on the side. Dr. Lazarus, we're back to you. What are you doing?
So what actions is it going to take to kind of make my up here and then follow suit?
Yeah, I mean, you climb up on the thing. I mean, that's fairly fine. Let's say that's double movement, so that's 10 feet there.
Let's just do this, and then the giant's like climbing up to the second deck at a closed door, right?
Yeah, he's climbing up the side. The door's closed.
Let's just murder him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
As Ample's flying at him.
I imagine a flare of light comes from behind Ample, intensifying as he flies towards this giant.
So we'll start off with the burn.
Oof.
Oh, rough.
You guys are gonna kill all the things that Ample's going for before he gets to anything.
Oh, good. The 11 hit.
Does that hit?
11. It does hit.
Heck yeah!
Oh, wow. I thought Frost Giants
and then there's an extra D8 in that.
That's crazy.
We already beat this guy. His mental health is low.
What is his AC? What is his deal? 10 fire damage to this guy. Oh, plus the 6.
Is that Alex being sassy, or is that Alex genuine?
Well, I would also imagine that the frost giant would be having better armor than this, but you know, I don't know.
Oh, I thought that. I wasn't sure if that was you hinting at something deeper going on here, or you being...
No. Well, I mean, maybe I shouldn't be so clear. Maybe I'll leave it a mystery.
Coy, Alex. I like it.
Is he still alive,
We just need to give Alex some long eyelashes out of us.
He is still alive.
Okay, give him more then.
Heck yeah.
And this will knock him 5. So if he's climbing, it knocks him 5 feet back. So I'm going to guess he was going to lose his grip.
Yeah, I'm down with that for sure. What's your damage? 11. That's exactly what he has left. You knock him unconscious. While you were gone, we said you probably knocked the mammoth unconscious rather than killing it because you like mammoths.
Because of force.
And now I've killed it.
So it goes unconscious. Ample is about to hit it. It's falling. It's losing its grip on the deck and falling back down. Ample's about to hit it. That's your turn, Doctor?
Yep, just like Ample said, bright light from behind him.
Nice.
And I guess Ample would just automatically slice into this thing. It's not like it can dodge anymore.
Yeah.
I think I'm absolutely heading for it.
That is
fuck
my
yeah.
turn. Yes.
All right, now Bree, you have slammed the door shut. This giant was going after you. You probably don't hear the thud yet, but yeah, what are you doing? Fioral is stunned for another little bit.
I'm gonna step up here and I'm gonna turn. Oh wait, he's stunned, right?
He is stunned.
He is stunned.
Do I have any? Okay, this might have changed my plans slightly. I want to see if I have anything that makes him do. Ooh, no. I shouldn't do that because that's a 20 foot. God damn it, when you don't have the prepared spell casting is the worst because you're like, damn it, I could have had this prepared.
Yeah, knowing what you don't have is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I take a long rest, with spellcasters, I've been burned on that several times.
Wait. I guess he can still make a wisdom saving throw when he's stunned.
Yeah, it's just strength and dex.
Damn. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna save that then. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my good old standby. I'm gonna step up to him, try to hit him with a lazy stick.
I need to figure out a way to display the Discord misc chat while we're playing so I can see all the memes that Dr. Lazarus puts in. Is that Gallagher?
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know why that just rolled twice.
It's advantage. You have advantage.
Oh, because I'm flanking. Okay, cool.
No, because he's stunned.
Yeah. Oh, because it's stunned. Okay, yeah, so 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Great. Great. 6 bludgeoning damage. And I think I need to, yeah. That's small. I'm going to do the 2 xenomorph hurt.
I'm sorry.
Do they actually they look fine.
They look fine? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to cast Healing Spirit then. I'm good.
Alrighty.
And on Fioral's turn, he's going to take some hit damage if he can save.
Ooh, yep. Okay, Dreda Vex's turn. He just goes over here. He moves to this spot and just starts blasting with his laser pistol.
He still has advantage.
Wow, with advantage. 22. That totally just he's unconscious on the floor. He's just shooting him.
You fucker! You. Oh, I was about to blow up my ship because of you.
Wow, it just blasts a bit off of him. He's still hanging on. It's got a little bit left to go. Flight it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start clawing at him some more. Still have advantage. Here we go.
Watch you miss all this. He's so close to dying. He's coughing up blood. All of his wounds are just surging with blood. He's puking up brains.
Yep, that's 15 to hit.
That's probably gonna do it unless you do less than 3 damage.
Yeah, that's impossible. So yeah, 7 slashing damage.
So flavor this up.
Right, so Flight just has like all of it. Like he has his hand in a karate chop like pose.
Mm-hmm.
He just brings that down right into his mouth and just like digs out his throat.
Oh my gosh, like Roadhouse style. Okay, that does it for Fjorl. Whoo! Okay, all right. We are now out of combat. You have defeated everything. Ample goes flying. It lands on the frost giant body as it's falling down. Ample, what are you doing? They're defeated.
Stabbing my rapier into it, celebrating our victory. Probably not realizing that he wasn't the one that finished it off.
Mm-hmm.
But knows it was a team effort at the end of the day. Tell me about this ballista that's sitting next to me. Does it have a rope attachment already on it? Like a harpoon rope kind of dealio? Or is it just a bolt in a ballista?
I think it's just a bolt. That's what it was when we were firing it.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so
although it's probably not loaded.
Yeah, it's not loaded.
Oh,
probably.
Okay.
You can load it. Well, yeah. They're inside. The bolts are inside. What was your intention? I'm not trying to yuck your yum. What are you doing?
No, all good. I wanted to stop the meat monster from hurting the axe beaks, so I wanted to kind of harpoon it with a rope and pull it backwards, but I don't think I'll be able to do that.
No, it wasn't like, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have had the rope like that.
No worries. What I'll do instead of the ballista is I imagine Ample has a satchel bag that he has slung over his shoulder and at his side or to his back most of the time.
Okay.
So he pulls his satchel bag around the front, pulls out a 50 feet of rope, hooks one end of the rope onto the giant's. Does it look like it has horns coming out of its head, or is it horns coming out of its hat?
I think it's its hat.
Yeah, okay, then I'll just do it around its whole head.
Okay.
And I will try to lasso the meat monster to try and kind of lock it down like a rabid dog.
Okay.
On a fence.
So you want like a sleight of hand to lasso it?
If that works, that'll work.
That makes sense to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
$12. Well, here, let's see if he'll contest it with something. He'll just do
dex
like
save or something.
Dex save. We'll see. 10. Okay, so yeah, it's not able to get out of the way. You're a rodeo guy. You lasso this fucking flesh golem,
and you get him. Dude ranch growing up. You went to like a dude ranch.
Yeah.
Impressed,
what
Doc?
else? You've got him.
This isn't. Yeah, impressed, Doc. This isn't my first rodeo. He just wants to kind of keep a hold of the rope and just make sure that the axe beaks don't get hurt any more than they already have.
Okay. Yeah, so the axe beaks kind of like move backwards to get away from the flesh golem that's fighting them. You hold Hank in place as it kind of thrashes around and is just trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
How do I shut it off? Help me out, Doc.
I have no idea. Hit it in the head.
I think that's my turn.
All right.
Or actually, maybe could I?
Turns. So.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
you can do whatever.
Could I slide down the rope, like a, like I'll take the back end of my rapier, or maybe I'll sheathe my rapier, put it over the rope, and slide down towards the flesh golem to try and subdue it.
Like a zip line?
Okay.
Yeah, like a zip line. As it kind of struggles towards the axe beaks and keeps the rope taut, I'll end up on its back, I suppose.
Okay. Dr. Lazarus, are you doing anything? You see Ample going nuts over there. What are you up to?
I'm making my way up the ship.
Jesus Christ. These freaking... You guys are nuts. What did you do to all freaking... Okay, good. The oil is good. It's fine. And yeah,
thanks
Dr.
for
Lazarus,
helping us out, guys.
You head up towards the ship. Your intention is to go inside and check everything out?
Yeah. But I'm going to turn around and say, if there's any damage, just let me know. I will fix it. I was like,
one of their friends died.
Yeah. Put his head back together, Doc.
I can cast Spare the Dying on him eventually.
He's already dead.
He's already dead. He's
already
dead, yeah.
No,
you have gentle repose, though, right?
Sorry, I meant gentle repose, yeah.
He's gentle repose, but that's expensive to try and revive him.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you'd have whatever, it's 10 days or something.
And then he won't, like, decompose until, like...
Yeah.
Right? It's more of a nice
at least we can get him back to his family in one piece.
I mean, there are some bits here and there. Bits of flesh from being having his head stepped in on. But Bree is looking around for Scald. It's like her immediate concern.
Sorry, you were doing what?
I'm looking for Scald. Like Bree's going around Scald.
Oh, yeah, Zglard is. I was almost gonna have Zglard come out somewhere. So yeah, you head down the stairs. You're looking for Zglard. Where the heck is Zglard? You have to poke your head through one of the butthole doors, and you find Zglard in the engine room, cowering in a corner. It sees you and immediately swarms you again. Wraps its tentacles around you.
Heads up, Alex. There's no music.
Huh?
There's no music.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I wasn't.
Whatever you.
I don't know if I have a mood for such a crazy victory. Let's just put. Let's just put the ambergris music.
You don't have an Icewind Dale rodeo theme ready?
No. Oh gosh.
I guess you should now know that we know that Ample's been going to a dude ranch.
Yeah.
Dude ranches, lady ranches, doesn't matter.
Fucking fuck. I knew he shouldn't have come back out this way. He was out here the whole time waiting for us. But now, and...
Vorn and Dredovic just go over and team up on his dead body and just keep stomping him into the ground. They're just kicking him while he's down.
Let's throw him out. Let's chop him up. I don't fucking... You guys want any of this souvenirs?
No, Flight kind of looks over at his purple stained hand, just kind of flicks some of it off. I think I have more of him than I will ever want.
Yeah. Oh, gross. I'm disgusted to even be related to this guy.
Well, you're not. At least that would be a hell of a coincidence if you were.
Well, not like just because he's the same kind of race a little bit. He makes us look bad. I mean, that's why people are scared of us.
Yeah. He's their brother-in-law, so not quite family.
Yeah,
quite, no.
It'd be funny if he was the one who turned them or whatever. But no, that's not canon. They're totally not family. But yeah, they're kicking the shit out of him. Dr. Lazarus, you come upstairs to see Dredovex and Vorn kicking Fjorl in the ground. This is the first time you've noticed that it's Fjorl who's done this.
Well, at least he's dead.
Yeah, fucking right. Get him out of my sight.
Ample will take... Oh, excuse me. May I? Ample
go
will
for it.
take charge of the guys out the front and the meat monster to kind of drag the bodies of the mammoth and the frost giant off the ship, off screen.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah, Ample is just trying to clear up the mess here, and
You two, yeah,
go ahead.
Get those axe beaks back on the cart. We're pulling these bodies off. Clear the runway, and then we can get you where you need to go.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Listen to the guy. Listen to the freaking rodeo master.
Ample derriere.
Jared.
Nice to meet me.
Why don't you do anything cool like that, Jaren? You're having us pour oil in a hole. Why don't you ever...
Yeah, Jaren.
Guys, listen, that's not the sign of a leader. That's just acrobatics. We're not in a circus. We're trying to get ambergris. Get your mind on the prize.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
But yeah,
absolutely.
They definitely help you. They drag the frost giant off of the deck of the ship, flopping to the ground. The mammoth is unconscious, and you drag it to the side as well.
I think the mammoth would probably be dead now, having a cart ram into it.
So be it.
I imagine I impaled it.
With the front little things. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so they're both dead. You clear them out of the way, and you're kind of hanging out in this blood-soaked tundra now.
Get those barrels on board, boys. We're taking off.
Come on, guys. So you with us now, then, huh? We could get a lot of money if we can get this ambergris.
You misunderstand. You're with us, the Omen Seekers.
Is it ambergris?
I imagine Flight actually steps out of there. He doesn't have anything else to do.
Okay.
I imagine
Flight, you see me?
No. What happened?
Oh.
He looks around.
Room,
none of his team has saw him.
Yeah, I was legit inside that room the whole time he was doing all that stuff.
Yeah, so it was
At least the doc saw me.
Yeah.
So, wait.
It was so cool.
I imagine it was.
How's everything in there?
We killed a mind flayer.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, you just see that his hand is completely stained purple.
Yeah, I love that blood splatter is purple. Nice touch, Alex.
Yeah, well, I can't take full credit. That's part of the splatter mod, is that it colors the blood based on what kind of creature it is.
Nice.
Oh, neat. Yeah, he just looks down. Wait, where are we taking these people?
Apparently they need to get to a hole in the ice somewhere. Dump this oil.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. We just need to drop them off.
I imagine they know where it is better than we do.
Absolutely. Boys, where are you going?
We're gonna let them dump oil into a body of water.
I think it's...
That is their plan, but you could most definitely try to stop them from doing that. But that is...
I am not technically there, though, to hear.
Could I try to discern to what end this might be?
You can talk to them.
Flight will climb down. Why do you want to pour oil into a hole?
Well, I mean, how else are we're trying to poison this whale so it floats to the surface, and we can't swim down to get it. So we figured...
My God, you're monsters.
What? You would just... Guys, come on. Money is money, and ambergris is valuable.
That is true. All of my favorite perfumes are made with it.
That's what I'm saying. You can either smell nice, or you can be nice to nature.
They have a point, Flight.
Flight's gonna jump down. Flight's gonna, like, climb down. What kind of oil is that? Is it just, like, crude oil?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
You know, you could be doing longer-term damage with this. You might... Like, it might be better if you got them the old-fashioned way and didn't make it so that the whales might not come back. Because you might
sustainability.
Store, so, yeah.
You might catch one whale with this, but you won't catch another.
You know, dump a barrel of oil in the water and you poison one whale. Learn to use a harpoon and you can catch many whales. It's an old expression
did you bring any
that my
harpoons?
grandfather used to say.
You saying we're gonna have to turn this cart around and go get I don't think so, guys. Well, although, Flight, give me a persuasion with advantage because Ample was helping you.
Ample points towards the trebuchet or whatever it is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's not a trebuchet.
It's gonna be an 18.
Guys, oh my God, we didn't expect anybody to be out here and try to question our morals. Fuck's sake! Now you're gonna tell people that we were planning to do this. Fuck it, guys.
It's less that I'm questioning your morals, and more that I'm questioning the practicality of this.
Okay, well, you got me all in my head about it now. So, guys, what's the plan now? How are we gonna get this gris?
Looks like you got a decent amount of crude oil there. That has to be useful for something.
Well, yeah,
we could definitely use that in the coming attack.
Doesn't smell good. Fuck.
I'll tell you what. We'll trade you. If you let us keep the oil, we'll help you catch a whale.
That's a trade.
Okay.
Oh, how about I give you something you've never seen before?
Okay, so yeah, Dr. Lazarus steps out on the front deck, and like you see him up on the top deck, and says that. What if I give you something you've never seen before? You've got my attention. What is it? A shot in the head?
No. Should be. God damn it!
That's
what I want to do, but I don't think I'm a psychopath.
Well, not yet. You're losing it, but not that far.
He's standing literally on 3 barrels of oil, so no fire, please.
Oh, I realize it. Sanar has one of the laser pistols, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hold up the laser pistol. Who am I trading this to?
What is...
Probably like this dude right here.
Yeah, I guess you're talking like to the leader of it, Gerund.
Well, if he speaks up, I'll talk to whoever speaks up.
Can you explain what you're holding there? It looks like, I don't know, handheld wand?
I'll move myself down. Yeah, sort of. More technology than handheld wand. And I'll kind of do like the showing somebody how to shoot a gun thing of like, hold it here.
Put it in
aim it at like getting away from the barrels, obviously. We get us off the barrels.
Yeah.
Aim at a tree. And then demonstrate fire. Now pull that.
There's a couple
Hold this little lever. Pew! Whoa! Guys! Holy shit. Okay.
It's like 4 barrels of oil, right?
What was that?
Or 3?
3.
3 barrels of oil?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we could probably shoot some whales with this from the surface. Holy
you
crap.
do it yourself.
We could probably even shoot through the ice.
But I'm going to need you to load those barrels onto this ship.
Oh,
That's
geez.
the full deal. You load the barrels, and it is yours. What do you say, Apple?
Where are you guys headed? Now that you have to deal with the body of your friend, are you still heading out to the water, or are you heading home?
Well, we're right there. And if you're gonna give us this laser pistol, then we'll probably drop by real quick. Just don't tell his family that we didn't bring him right back.
Then we'll probably have to leave you here. You good with that?
They were probably planning on being out here for a while anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we already expected that we'd have to ride back, and I mean, thank you for saving the axe beaks. I mean, that was gonna be a pain in the ass. You okay, guys?
I imagine the front of the cart's a bit fucked up, but they can make do. The wheels still work.
Well, no, your friend said he could fix that.
Oh, cool.
They did offer to fix any damage to the cart, so I figured once they've dislodged the cart from the mammoth, and then I will assess the damage while they're unloading the barrels. Do we have a deal?
Yeah. Yeah, all right. And he holds his hand out for a handshake.
Steven immediately does the handshake as well. And I removed one of the laser pistols.
Guys!
I have Stamar's laser pistol in my inventory, but I know I don't have it.
This is called technology!
Right. And I will mend any damage to the cart and use any of my supplies and or tools to take time to fix their cart correctly. Anything I can't mend, I'll fix myself.
One other caveat. I'll give them the timeline of the attack on Bryn Shander. And I'll say, make sure you're somewhere safe at this time on this day. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck out here at the mercy of the Frost Maiden.
What's she gonna do? She's gonna fly overhead to take a shit of light on me?
She's coming for all of us. The time is nigh. Winter is here.
Look, we're
Alex,
fucked
you said
in.
this is crude oil.
What?
You said this is crude oil?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The description just says they have barrels of oil, but I'd imagine, yeah, it's crude oil. That's what hurts animals. So.
You know what you can make crude oil into?
Gas?
Plastic.
Gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
Gasoline
More work for your engine you're working for. Fuck yeah.
I know Ample mainly wanted this, but Steven will definitely ask Ample to let him experiment with it.
Absolutely. If we can get more of this even, like, where's your storehouse? Where did you get this? If we can get more of it, this will help us all out. This will help save Bryn Shander.
Oh god, what, you got more of these technologies?
No, but we have favors, coin.
We're the Omen Seekers. Who do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, these guys are you guys killed that dragon!
That's right, show some respect.
Oh,
this is a doctor you're talking to.
Hey, these guys are celebrities. Yeah, dude, nice to meet you. Holy crap.
Trade autographs for oil. They can resell that.
Autographs for oil. Hey, I don't know about that. An autograph's just a piece of paper, but... Alright, guys. Look, the shore is not even a mile up here. Let's just go see what we can shoot.
If someone lets Bree know that they're about to leave, she'll come out with Sklarg attached to her leg, and she'll cast Gentle Repose on their falling.
Well, yeah, let's jump to Bree. Were you doing anything in there? I know Dr. Lazarus left to talk to them. What were you doing during this time?
I was just making sure Sklarg was okay.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I mean, that makes sense. You're just hanging out with Sklard and his friends.
Yeah.
His brothers, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you come out covered, just swarmed with squidlings.
Mm-hmm.
And you I guess you overhear some of this, and you go over to the dead body to cast Gentle Repose on it.
Gentle Repose, yeah.
When...
I'll say thank you for helping me save my kiddos.
Well, you know what? You go up to do that, and the body has, you know, some of the people have left it alone for a second after dragging it out of the way, and you realize that his face has shriveled up and turned purple. His arms and limbs the same.
Can I roll a medicine check on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, I mean, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I think you can still cast Gentle Repose on it, although it's evident that he's not exactly the same. Like, this isn't something that happened from the attack, per se. This has just happened because he died. He looks similar to something you've seen before.
Oh,
right after the dragon's attack.
He's a doppelganger, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, I don't have that spell prep. Like he's a doppelganger?
Well, no, yeah, you don't need to moonbeam him or anything. You look down and he has the same form as the figure that took Kaldorix's form after the Chardalin attack. This is a doppelganger.
Okay, am I now suspecting that these other people are maybe doppelgangers as well? Can I do like an insight on the rest of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And I'll also say that this fight or something stirred something up in Ample, and your stomach is killing you. You keel over. It feels horrible. Inside 22, yeah. So, I mean, if this guy's a doppelganger, and like you're kind of separate from everyone else, and you look back at those guys, and now you're skeptical as to whether who is any of these people? Are any of them who they seem to be?
Yeah. I part of my insight check, can I have called out, did you know your friend was a doppelganger, and what's your reactions?
What? Wait, what do you mean? That's Charlie. He ain't no doppelganger.
Do they look like they're lying?
Give me another insight. 13. I mean, they seem pretty honest.
Can Flight roll that as well? Because now he's heard that, and now he wants to like, yeah. Now he's curious as to what he wants to do a vibe check. Insight. Damn it.
Well, we tried.
Yeah, doppelgangers are shifty. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, no, I mean, they seem to be honest. I mean, the guy that you're talking to kind of walks over to where you're at and looks at the body, and then kind of is aghast, like, what the? Did you do this to him? That's not what he looks like. This was Charlie.
No.
Mustache.
My friend is a doppelganger.
What the heck is a doppelganger?
An imposter.
Oh, jeez. What?
I'm going to need to ask you all to move on.
What, you want us to get?
Yep.
Look, we didn't... I don't know what this means, but I'm just as surprised as you seem to be. I thought that was Charlie. I mean, he was nice enough to you guys, right? What was... Okay, look, we don't mean any trouble. We should still bring him back. Okay.
It kind of reminds me of...
Honestly, I can't believe they couldn't tell it just from the name Charlie Mustache. Like,
his last name wasn't Mustache, but now it is. Yeah, his name's Charlie Mustache.
I must ask you a question. Are you a doppelganger, Charlie?
That's what they should have opened with. If they had said that, He would have had to tell them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Flight actually kind of puts a hand to his chin. That reminds me something that first doppelganger said. They said they were our cooks, our caretakers. They did a lot of our jobs for us. Something that first one said.
They're moving in.
Oh god.
Probably implanted themselves in a whole bunch of places.
Well, look,
right.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Before things get too complicated, a lot of you... Have they loaded in the oil yet?
They're working on it, yeah. I mean, they're wrapping ropes around the kegs. They have a couple guys on the other side, and they're trying to pull it up over the ledge. They've probably got one barrel up there already.
Will you have them leave? May I look at it?
Sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
Yeah, you cut out.
Before you have them leave, can I look into something?
Sure.
Yes, but Bree keeps a watchful eye on all of them.
So, Steven's going to hop down, make his way down.
Okay.
Go up to the body, and I want to extract some of the blood. See if there's any discernible differences in it.
Between...
Is it a different color, different consistency?
Human and doppelganger.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
cool.
take blood from all of them.
We're John Carpenter's the Thing up in here.
Yup.
Yes.
That's exactly where my brain went.
Love it. I love that.
Needle and poke it, get it nice and hot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But I want to see if I can discern anything.
Okay. So yeah, a couple of the guys are distracted, pulling these barrels up onto the ship, and
what's this plastic stuff? What's this see-through translucent wall material?
Don't touch
It's
that.
got a bunch of weird stuff. Giant
shell. Don't lick that glass. It's poisonous.
Don't. And Bree, do you hear that? Bree, I licked that.
As far as I got in the screen.
Questioning her life decisions now, and then goes, I've eaten enough mushrooms, I should be fine.
Poison proof.
Yeah, poison proof.
And yeah, Dr. Lazarus is able to extract some blood from this guy. He gets out his needle thing, his little device he's built, and you pull out some blood. You get a vial of it to test. Although you'll probably have to go back to ship to test it a little bit. Are you planning to test it while they're here, or just for future?
Is there any noticeable differences I can tell in it just from pulling it, or is it all the same as human?
No, it probably is different. It's probably a darker color.
Then this is easy. Once right before they leave, I'm gonna turn around and go, I just need a blood sample from all of you. And I'll probably have Flight with me. So be like, Flight, tell me if anybody looks off.
Blood? You want our blood? Whoa. That wasn't the bargain, man.
No more than what's in that vial right there.
Oh, you both are really good at insight. I thought.
Yeah,
I would have asked you both.
We'll both
I
be
just
there.
noticed that. I would have asked you both to spill. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll if you'll let me, I'll vibe check again.
Yeah,
okay.
I will too.
Because when I say it, I want to know their reactions to just that.
Bree's too concentrated on making sure they don't touch Lazarus.
That's gonna be a 23.
Oh, Flight. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at Flight is just focused in on these guys' eyes just to see what's going on, and the leader seems to be shooting straight. The guy next to him is, but a different guy who's kind of separated himself off to the side to seem out of place, seems to be looking around kind of anxiously, awkward about giving his blood to anybody. Which is, we'll say it's this guy.
Yeah. Flight's going to be keeping an eye on that guy in particular. He's not going to say anything yet.
Ample, what are you doing?
I'll climb down off the ship and keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Ample has gone to ground and is moaning in a distraught way, and as kind of the dock is moving back from these potential shifty people, he's going to be like, Doc, something's happened. I need help.
I'm gonna run over to Ample. Something's wrong with Ample. I pretty much drop everything onto Ample.
Oh shit! Yeah, Ample is crawling on the ground, just like he said. He's holding his stomach. He's screaming for help.
He vomits blood, I imagine, across the white snow in front of him.
Bree's gonna run over there and cast healing cure wounds.
I must have dislodged something internally when I flew through the air.
I'm gonna look him over.
Or is it the worms? I don't want worms, Doc. I want worms.
His mind is stuck on the worms that the Ceramorphs were talking about. Dr. Lazarus, you run over to see anything specific you're doing.
Yeah,
to him?
no, like I'm good to give him a look.
Okay, you want to do like a medicine check or? Oh shit! Dr. Lazarus pulls open his shirt just to see what's going on. Ample is sweating, and you look.
Not
and you
my
see
shirt.
He's holding his stomach, and you kind of pull his hands away, and like his stomach bulges like a tremor, like.
Oh god!
Do I recognize this sort of thing?
You're super familiar with this type of thing.
I know what you got at your character creation now. For fuck's sake! Oh my god.
That was one of the things. Ample.
If only we had a private conversation before this, I could have found out more.
Yeah.
Ample, listen to me closely. And I pull down my shirt and I go, "You get cut by a Slaad."
What's that?
Bad, Ample, but I've done this before. This is going to be unpleasant.
Yeah.
And
he starts crying out of fear. I think.
Do I know if? Well, first things first, Ample. We're gonna try the easiest thing I know.
I immediately go into nurse mode and get ready to assist Dr. Lazarus with surgery.
So I'm rub your hands in the snow.
Yeah, you've got all of his tools just out in front of you, ready to hand him scalpels or whatever.
Yeah.
So first things first, I'm going to attempt lesser restoration. I don't know if it's enough, but I'm going to attempt it. I do have it prepared.
Okay, all right. Let's. I didn't research enough for right now. I was just foreshadowing again, but it came to it just now. Let's just double check what will work for this. That might.
I believe
you might need
Monster
greater
Manual
though.
Does have details for this, so.
What does?
I believe the Monster Manual does have details for curing it.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's under the tadpole.
If you want to save it till later, like you could say it settles down and goes back to normal. And
no, we can do. I wasn't saying that we shouldn't have. It's all good. This is perfect. I love this scene.
Yeah. War triage. Yeah, absolutely.
Stephen had this originally. I had the Slaad, then it got pushed away. I didn't have the Slaad, but I wrote it into the backstory. So Stephen's dealt with this.
Yeah.
As soon as it came up in the story with you, I've been planning to talk to you about it because you were kind of shifty and didn't want to talk about it a few sessions ago. So I really wanted to get you alone and press you for it, but it's here now. May as well talk about it after.
Time to deal with it. Yeah, because if this doesn't work, I'm doing the way I did it for my backstory.
Heck yeah.
I assume that means surgery.
It means surgery. That's how Stephen's magic is broken.
It means
that's why Bree has your tools prepped.
Yeah.
Ample's trying to take off his shirt and preserve the shirt because it's Halligan's shirt and it's nice. So he doesn't want it ripped or cut.
Flate,
but I don't think he has the strength to do the buttons.
I would unbutton it if I could. If Ample pressed it, I would try. I wouldn't destroy your shit.
I think you absolutely should. He's just obsessed with clothes.
Fair enough.
While they're doing that and Bree is prepping Lazarus' tools for surgery, she tells Flight to go get some water boiling or something, like bring some boiled water. And some clean rags if you can find any.
Did the Ceramorphs have any like large bowls on board?
Or a med bay?
I don't recall seeing any med bays, but I do remember
there
them
wasn't
having
like a whole med bay.
But...
How about a laser scalpel? Anything.
Don't know if they had that either. And even if they did, I don't know if I would recognize it.
No.
Do they have?
Sorry, go ahead.
Who? Where the heck is who?
That's me talking to myself. Where's the info about the fixing it? But sorry, what were you saying?
I was just wondering if they had any large bowls on the ship.
Yeah. I mean, Flight runs into the ship and is just looking for some sort of. You find a big cereal bowl with a weird cosmic spoon in it.
And I think probably since the first time.
I imagine it looks somewhat similar to a sonic screwdriver.
Oh yes,
yes, that's what I was thinking.
Attachment on the end.
It's a sonic spoon. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
So Flight will grab the biggest bowl he can find and he will drag it back down to the level. And I've been meaning to ask this, but the elemental attunement discipline is basically just like the way of the four elements prestidigitation. I'm gonna need to talk to you about this later, like post session.
Oh, okay.
But in the meantime, he will just use shape of the flow. Could I conceivably use shape of the flowing river to make water boil? I mean, I can use it to freeze it.
Yeah, I don't know if you could make it boil.
Maybe have him roll an Arcana check since the spell doesn't normally work that way.
Well, it's not a spell.
You know what? That makes sense. I like that.
Oh, is it not a spell?
No, it's a key ability.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Never mind. Maybe like some kind of wisdom check then, since it's a class thing.
Well, I mean, at the very least, you could. The ship is hot in places, like its engine. You could probably, like, you're with your goal. Like, I need to boil this and make this sterile, right?
The dock has firebolt as well, which sets things alight. So I imagine that could boil water.
And you know, these guys are just standing around like, wait, what is going on? What happened to this guy?
Something much worse than the current predicament.
Is he a doppelganger?
Do me a favor. No, Flight knows.
What?
Flight didn't tell me that. No, he's not a doppelganger.
Oh, okay, I don't know how to know. I didn't think Charlie Mustache was a doppelganger, but sure. I wonder if his whole family is doppelgangers.
Quiet!
I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out. Somebody get the axe beaks.
I yell at them, clean rags. And I think probably for the first time since you've all met Bree, she washes her hands in the snow.
Oh wow. Shit.
Yeah, it's getting real.
That's the big twist right here, is that you're washing your hands.
Flight will go in and he'll heat up some water, find somewhere nice and hot that he can lay the bowl for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you come out and you move some of the snow and get it. I mean, you can melt it. I just don't know if you can get it that hot. So yeah, you get it in the bowl, go inside, heat it up, bring it back out. And you guys are preparing for surgery, and these guys are just kind of backing up, freaking out, pacing, biting their fingernails.
Actually, you know what?
Shit. Go ahead.
Bree takes, for clean rags, I think this is a really cool flavor thing. Bree takes out from her pack a pair of clean looking clothes that you've never seen her take out before. And they look like very small, like way too small for her to wear. Like maybe a halfling could fit in them. And she starts, she looks at them kind of nostalgically and then just starts methodically tearing them up into strips.
Oh, shit.
This is some deep character development, guys. I love this.
I love this too.
Yeah, I just thought about it. That it would make sense for me to still have clothes from when I was a halfling.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody drop into the chat and see what Dr.
Yeah, I saw it's Mr. Bean.
I love
it with my bullshit.
That's Doctor. I'm gonna do surgery on you, buddy.
Steven definitely looks worried. Steven definitely looks like you've all seen Steven like down. This is bad.
Active worry, Steven, which we've probably never seen before.
Well, you haven't. Flight's definitely seen Steven at his worst. That I do know.
And while Flight ran into the ship, I mean, the Dredovex and Vorn are asking you what's going on.
What's happening out there? You guys are loading these barrels, and look, fill us in. What the hell?
You contaminated me! You damn little shits! What are you doing to me?
You can't hear this. You're all the way outside.
Oh, my bad.
He can probably scream that at them, whether they can hear it or not.
Yeah, absolutely. They can hear that from outside.
Okay, well, Flight. In any case, Flight is going to answer. Ample's been infected with something. I don't think it's one of yours.
Tell him we didn't do shit. We didn't do fucking shit. We didn't rig anything. Those aren't our worms. Anything we can do to help. Shoot. Oh my gosh.
Well, right now I just need a place to heat this water up.
This is too much. Okay, yeah, let's heat it up in the engine room or something. We'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, that's my cereal bowl. Dude. Oh, gross. Okay, we're never gonna eat out of that anymore.
Yeah, probably not. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, Dredovex and Vorn are helping you. Bree, you're trying to hold the tools and stuff, but Slaad and everybody is just squirming all over you, so it's hard to hold. They're getting all over the tools.
Yeah. I'm going to look at them very seriously, like I probably have never looked at them before, and say, I need you to be good little squidlings, and I need you to go back into the ship.
Okay. Give me an animal handling with advantage. Well, I don't know why it's no, just a regular one.
No,
just
that
a
makes
regular
sense.
one.
I mean, they like her, right?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. If you want to do it,
yeah, and I'm showing them an emotion that they've probably never seen before. It's alt for advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 22. Okay.
22?
There was a solution even if you didn't. But yeah, perfect. Okay, you just tell them strictly, you're getting serious, and they're just
There's a serious mom face. Yeah.
And they float off,
I give them
climbing
little
up the
pats on
side
the
with
head
their
as they
tentacles.
leave.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah. I give them little pats on the head as they leave. It's gonna be all right, but I need you to go back into the ship.
Aww. And they come inside and they start crawling all over Dredovex. But he pulls out this little remote control and clicks it, and then they all go back into this back room. And Flight comes out with this hot water bowl. Dr. Lazarus, what are you thinking?
Well, so did Lesser Restoration fail?
I don't think it actually says anywhere. I think.
Well, if it's considered a disease, I cure one disease.
It's not a disease; it's a creature.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but is the incubation process considered a disease?
I'd rather do surgery.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's going to be
I'd rather
better for the
surgery.
story.
I'd rather do surgery.
Yeah. I think you've
coming out
an infection.
Beyond fixing it.
You know, probably there's darkness kind of growing off of the spot, and that it fixes that, but the creature is still crawling around inside of him.
So what Steven's gonna do is the exact same thing Steven
Also, wait, sorry. Before you start, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit in the area so that every turn Ample can, like every 6 seconds, Ample can heal. During surgery.
Like an anesthetic.
Is sorry, you said there's a limit?
There is, yes. There's a limit. There's a limit to how many times you can use that before it goes away.
Yeah, I think it's equal to 1 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that's going to be 1 plus.
Do creatures
3,
get a
so it's
certain
going to be 4. So nobody else use it. This is going to be for Ample. You can use it 4 times.
And Steven's going to eject 4 level 1 of his Cure Wounds in the vials already ready.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
This one's for all the marbles.
Holy shit.
Hold on, I'm just getting rid of my spells.
Ample wipes away the blood from his mouth, no longer kind of vomiting blood. I feel like that the lesser restoration could have helped that.
Steven's gonna like have Ample look him dead in his eyes. I've done this before. Trust me, you're going to be fine.
I trust you, Doc. Don't let me die.
A spectral, happy dancing penguin pops up beside you.
Nice.
And
it kisses you on the forehead, Ample.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. This'll be great.
But
its lips don't move with its mouth, with the sounds you're hearing.
The beak doesn't move at all.
Yeah.
I think Ample grabs the Doc and pulls him like right in to his face and speaks in a soft voice right in his ear, and he says, "Doc, I need your help. You can't let me die here. You can't let me die." Yeah, and I think at that point he like passes out from like adrenaline and fear, just being overwhelmed. I don't necessarily want him to be awake for this, or maybe it would be more dramatic if I was.
Well, I don't think you can use my healing spirit if you go on the punch.
Okay, then his eyes will roll a little bit into the back of his head as if he's going in and out, but he's still conscious and whimpering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think healing spirit still works if a creature is unconscious.
Well, because I think they have to use an action.
We have to choose. It's cool. I like the idea that he's alive because then I can react.
I think it's just the first time when they're like at the beginning of their turns. So.
Let me read the.
You can cause the spirit to restore hit points to that creature. No action required. Oh.
Okay, great.
So yeah, he doesn't need to be conscious.
It's cool. I want him to be now. I changed my mind. Then I get to react as Andrew.
Yeah, well, Ample starts to pass out, but the penguin slaps him in the face to wake him back up. Stay with us, man!
Thanks.
Okay.
I do the same thing I've done before.
Okay. So yeah, so you're good at this, but we're gonna have to let's get some tool checks here.
Of course.
Bree has put the tools into the boiling water to sterilize them. And what kind of tool do you want to use? I didn't really make this up yet.
I'm mostly using magic and a knife. That's how Steven did it the first time. Magic and a knife.
Okay.
Can you put more detail into that scene? Could we flash back for a minute or two and you tell us how that happened? Because I would love to hear that right now, even if Ample doesn't.
How you had done it.
To hear that. Yeah.
Well, maybe maybe Dr. Lazarus leans into him and is just telling him like, "Look, this is the plan," like a doctor does before surgery. Like, we're going to do this. I don't know. What do you think, Dr. Lazarus?
If it does like a flashback to Steven, you basically against a gurney. There's somebody in the room. Don't know the face. Don't know anything. Steven is awake, conscious, and there's no rig on his arm, cutting into his own chest with a knife, and like you see like the flash of a healing magic coming directly from him, like he's doing it, like as he's cutting in, trying to make sure he doesn't bleed out. Like every cutting in deeper surgery on himself.
Like healing only the arteries that you cut,
just so he doesn't bleed to death.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And like you see the because he got it when it was still an egg. Got it the egg onto the surgical tray, and then just like he's like healing himself, but every time he's healing himself, the glow is dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then there's this massive scar on his chest. But the magic doesn't go dimmer when he does it on you. But Alex, you said checks.
I love it.
What do you need
to do that? Let's, I mean, I'm thinking almost three checks. You're good at this, so you'll have advantage on them. Maybe they're
also I'm helping him, so
yeah. Okay, so since you're helping him, let's make it. I don't necessarily want him to die, but I want there to be stakes here.
Absolutely, he can die.
I'm
okay with that.
Want to make it like above 8?
It sounds like we're doing a
whatever you think. I mean, either
kind of like a death save,
some sort of tool check or medicine. Yeah, maybe medicine. I think you're good at that.
So 3 medicines with advantage.
3 medicines.
Or just 3 medicines.
Just 3 medicines with hang on. What is your? I'm not trying to make this too easy. What is your medicine mod?
4.
4. Okay, yeah, 3. And let's just set it at 10 then. Actually.
Yeah, 10 like a death save.
Yeah.
So there's 1 medicine.
So you go in. What tools are you using? You go for a scalpel.
A knife. I'm using a knife and the magic I have in the vials. Like gripping I'll use every drop to heal for reason.
What if I do a death save, and if I get below 10, he doesn't get the advantage?
Well, Lazarus, why don't you save your healing potions, and I can, because I have 4 uses of this.
Well, they're not healing potions.
Spirit, I can heal.
It's just his magic from his blood, is what he's using.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
I'm casting healing cure wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like you just have 4.
I just phonetically just said I've already dispelled the spell slots. They're already like pointed and ready.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't use them, they just fizzle out.
All right. So you do one, and you go in there and you cut him open. You get this incision open, and you see it squirm past.
Ample screams.
Go for another Oh, is that it? The 15 is the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get another one. You reach in and you're putting your cure wound blood vials and you're healing him up as you do this, and you're reaching around for it. I almost want to ask for some sort of like grabbing check, but
dex check.
Yeah, give me a dexterity.
Yeah.
Until you get it.
Bree is helping by reaching. She's doing that nurse thing where she's using like some of the clean rags and like some tweezers to like reach in there and dab the blood away so you can see properly, and it's less slippy.
Is Flight there too?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Flight. Let's check in with you. I don't know. How are you feeling, or what's going on with you during this?
Flight is watching. He as history's shown, he is not particularly squeamish, but he is also slightly wounded. So he doesn't want to get blood in Ample's wounds.
Okay, so you
I'm pretty sure
distance.
Flight was the only one to take damage that whole encounter.
Yeah.
As Ample gets cut into, he starts squirming real badly, just from pain. Like he wants to stay still, but he can't. How could anyone?
Bree asks Flight to help hold him down so that he stops screaming.
Right, Flight will come over to this other side of him, and then he'll just kind of clamp his hands down on Ample's shoulders.
Oh shit!
You ready for that deck? For the dex?
Yeah, give me a dex. Oh no! So it doesn't. That's not his death. That's just you. You're reaching around inside of him, trying to grab.
Also, I tried to give him advantage.
It's squirming. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, Dr. Lazarus is reaching around at different angles, and Ample screaming with this pressure inside of his chest. Okay. Ample, give me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's bad.
Great.
Okay. I'm going to treat these as death saves. Like, enough fails and he goes down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, Dr. Lazarus, you try to reach in and grab it again. Actually, give me another well, no, that'll be at the end. Just give me another dexterity.
With advantage?
This is like hella chance. Oh,
yeah, I don't think he necessarily needs it, but yeah, okay. So you get a hold of it, and it's squirming around. It's hard to pull out.
Can I just grab this real quick?
Yeah.
Do I get it out?
Yeah.
Do I get it out?
Well, I'm imagining you're gonna have to do like an athletics to pull it out, but
I can't. I'll do that first, but I want to describe when I get it out.
Yeah, go for it.
So athletics.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
So as like it gets away from me the first, it slithers back through the first time. I lean down because I know Apple's still awake. This is going to hurt. And as I see it wiggle around, Steven grabs the knife using to cut open it, and gets a good shot at it. Gets it with a knife, pulls it out, and goes to drive the knife into it. I don't know if it's alive, and we have to kill it, but.
I think that's the point where Ample goes unconscious.
Well, give me a Constitution save again. So he's pulled this worm out and has it in its hand. It's squirming around.
Once Bree sees that he has the worm out, she's immediately going to start dumping those healing spirit slots into him to like close up the wounds and stuff.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, Ample goes unconscious at this moment, mid-scream. You have this Slaad worm in your hands, although give me that last medicine check. If you don't make it, Ample has to do that last... Oh, shit. Ample, give me that last Constitution saving throw.
Wait, but I'm dumping my healing spirit into him. Does that help at all?
Yeah, it should. That's good.
He succeeds the save.
Yeah, well, I want it to have value on what Bree's bringing to the table.
It's okay. I mean, as long as he's alive.
Yeah, I mean, you're just blotting up the blood. You're making sure you're healing the wound. Some of it's internal. Yeah,
I was muted for that. I just rolled with advantage, but I didn't check with you because I was muted. I was saying, oh, should I just roll with advantage? And then I just did it, and my bad.
No, that's fine.
What would you like for me to do?
Well, no, I like that maybe you had advantage because Bree was helping with her healing and stuff. And so you're passed out, but you're fine. Yeah, it seemed to be healing up in the chest. You're not dead. You're still unconscious, but Dr. Lazarus has this thing in your hands. Give me a what would you say to hold on to it? Sleight of hand, just a dexterity?
I'm gonna try to burn it.
Okay.
Like with the other hand, firebolt.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just trying to hit it. I want this thing.
For sure. I think you're probably not gonna worry about it. I'd say if you're holding it, you're gonna take the damage of it as well. But that's probably no big deal.
I can do to hold on to it. You want to do a sleight of hand to see if I can do it?
Yeah, sleight of hand just to make sure you hold on to it. Oh, Alex, yeah, it's wriggling around and you grip onto it hard, and then you, I guess, target it and shoot it.
Do you want me to do an attack?
Yeah, do an attack on it. I plopped him down.
Alex, could you check your PMs with me, please?
Yes. Let's double check.
Thank you, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Did I hit it?
I haven't seen your roll yet, but probably. Oh, 23. Yeah, you do hit it. You blast it in the hand. So backing up a little bit.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Holy crap. So, yeah, you just blast this thing, incinerating it in your hand. You burn your hand pretty severely in this action, but you're still fine. But at the same time, Dr. Lazarus, give me a perception check.
I'm just minusing my own health real quick. I'm not smart.
Oh, that's funny.
What happened? What happened?
Well, I just noticed that its health wasn't all the way down because it has magic resistance, and so it actually took 7, and
cool.
So it's not totally dead. So it's still wriggling around, and Dr. Lazarus, so this is, back up a little bit.
Cannon that's on my shoulder.
Actually, I'm going to message you privately about this, just so I'm not announcing it.
I had something in mind.
Oh, if you want to just say it, yeah.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Doc, while you realize now that the situation is kind of resolved and it's not so heated, you are an expert enough to realize that his organs were a little bit messed up, or not like messed up, damaged, but like his liver was on the opposite side. Or wait, which one do we have 2 of? You have 1 liver and 2 kidneys. Yeah, so his liver and stomach were on the opposite sides of his torso.
They were like,
is he a fucking doppelganger? What does his blood look like?
Oh, that's
red blood.
No. Like normal red blood?
Normal red blood.
I'm not trying to, but
yeah,
is it?
It would be. It would be.
Okay.
I'll message you privately and explain why.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Steven does not say anything.
You're
that's 100% like that's in my head now, and I go back to attempting to murder this little bastard.
Yeah, you stop for a second, internalize that, go back and blast this motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? It's not already dead. Give me another sleight of hand to keep grip on it. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, you keep hold on it. You can blast it again. You don't necessarily have to do an attack. Your next. Oh. I mean, well, no, oh, you did it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sure it'll do the 2. Fuck yeah. So yeah, you do this. I guess you take the damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your fingers are all messed up at this point.
No, my hand's probably broken. My hand is 100% broken.
Oh, you use the force ballista too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my hand is fucking broken.
Your wrist breaks backwards as the Slaad slams against the ground, dead, splatters into the snow. And everyone just kind of stands around shocked at this.
Steven kind of falls back holding his hand. Son of a bitch!
And Ample is still unconscious. Flight. Let's get some reactions from Flight and Bree really quick, and then we'll cliffhanger it. Bree, let's go with you first.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Bree is immediately going to cast Cure Wounds on. Like she's immediately going to start healing Lazarus's hand.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're like, oh, you see Dr. Lazarus's hand broken and burnt, and you just immediately go to start healing that.
Yeah, that's her first reaction.
And Flight, what about you?
Flight's just been holding, just been kind of like, there came a point where he would like he had like his knees down on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get more pressure down on him to keep him better and keep him down better. And he's just had this this kind of stoic, determined expression the entire time.
And you guys stand over Ample's unconscious body, Dr. Lazarus getting his hand healed, thinking about what he saw. And we will cut it off there and see what happens next week. Holy crap, guys.
Shit.
That was
I think that's the best game. I think this is my favorite game so far. Like my favorite session.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so too. We had a lot of stuff happen here.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I will say that Fjorl technically was hanging out in that small hut that you guys avoided, and that's why he was able to get to the ship and do all of this.
Oh.
No.
Good pull. Yeah, we should have checked that out.
It was great. It was great. I love this
getting
session.
crafty. Yeah.
Oh man.
Good one.
Well,
and having him make fast allies with our beaten and frost giant friend. That's very clever.
That was very clever. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Very
he
nice.
convinced the frost giant guy to help him come and beat us up, and you know they were the team. Yeah. Anyway.
Neato.
Now you got some oil. You got some. Oh man, you got some stuff to deal with. I'm glad that Ample didn't die, although it could have been a cool spot if to have died
cool,
there.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
it was a very dramatic scene either way.
he had so much healing coming at him. It was hard for him to die for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thanks for saving me, Doc.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was great. And I wasn't planning for that to happen yet. I mean, it's okay. I was just doing another little foreshadow. But I think we rolled with it pretty awesome. Fuck
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean,
thank you.
Yeah, but thank you, man. When you started talking about like it getting worse and the blood coming out, I was like, this is it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Fuck yeah, guys. Well, I don't know.
Can't wait till next week. Can we play tomorrow?
I know, right? Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, well have a great night, everyone.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
You too.
Good night.